Yeah. Did I do it right? Did I do the thing? How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. Welcome in, Flamin, welcome in, Rocket. Hope you guys are having a good day. Indeed, we are. I don't know if you guys saw the updates to the schedule. It's gonna be an interesting day today. Very interesting day today, because I just want to point out, never let it be said. Never let it be said if I promise something, I don't do it. Because I did, in fact, about a year ago, I believe, tell Yuna, if you get another new player in a 5-stack, I'll try out League. And she did it. I've been summoned and I have to answer. Fuck, man. Shit. But that's in the future. We're gonna do that way later tonight, because Froggy's gonna be joining us and he was working late. So for now, we're gonna do some more Songs of Six, because I am really excited. I really liked the stream yesterday. I had a lot of fun with this. So I'm very excited to continue and start our new playthrough. Welcome in as well, comments. I hope you're having a good day. You're going to state contest tomorrow. Very nice. I appreciate you hanging out with us, but make sure you get some good rest and get some sleep first, all right? You got to get rest and you got to get sleep before you have a big day. But I wish you the best of luck. You're going to crush it. I don't know if breaking a leg, I don't know why they say break a leg. I don't want you to break a leg. Break their eardrums with how good you are. That's what I want you to do. Make it so that their ears are bleeding from how amazing your singing is. Make it so that the last thing they will ever hear is your voice. All right? That's how you win gold, or first, or perfect. I don't actually know what the grading system is, but that's what you got to do. We can get you a double. They won't be able to tell you're actually not playing LOL. That's true. I literally what you could just call my sibling over, just throw him down and be like, you play League, and I'll just have the mic to the side and pretend like I'm narrating it. Wait, that would be such a good bit though. Wait, hold on. Just call in like my sibling and have them be the one playing it on screen while I just have the mic right next to them, and it's like I'm just trying to react to what they're doing. That would be such a good bit. Wait, okay, hold on. I'm not doing it now, but in one of these days one of these days I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be really funny. All right, that's actually so good. Your director seems optimistic. Ones are the best. You're gonna get all ones. I believe it. Yeah, rupture their appendix. Cause them to sing so well. They're gonna need a new liver. And then when they go in, they're like, cirrhosis. I've been drinking a bit too much. They're like, no, I just heard the most godly singing that my brain produced so much sugar and serotonin that my liver was unable to effectively filter it out, and as a result, it died. And now I need a new liver. Make it so that make your singing so good that they need dialysis to survive, or else they're going to be on hospice for the rest of their life. That's what you got to do. Another Flamin bit is being stolen. It's not my fault, you guys. It's not my fault you guys are funnier than me, okay? You guys choose to be here, right? If you guys want to use your own bits, just start streaming on your own, all right? Don't come to me when I take your bits and make it into a reality. I'll have you know. Next expansion is next year. That's the full expansion, the full next one, or is there like a mini one in between? Because I feel like it's been a really long time since they had an expansion, but maybe I'm misremembering. Have they announced like what it looks like though, out of curiosity? Livestock? What do you mean livestock? Do I just have like a dog in here? I have a moat. I do. I have a moat. So we are in our new colony now. Basically we are the lizard people, and I thought the lizard people would be cool because they have to like have like a bunch of canals and stuff. So I thought we could try to make like a cool canal city. So we're just funny little guys. Norsemith themed. Ooh, that'll actually be really cool. Okay. I don't know. Maybe if it catches my eye, we get close. Maybe I'll try getting back to it. One of the bonuses, we are very close to opium. We are very close to opium here. We are very close to grain. So for our bread, very close to more opium over here. We got some green rock. I don't know what the green rock is, but I think that's good. We got some cotton up here. Yeah, so we're in a pretty good spot. We're in a pretty good spot, actually. I'm the government. You could do that on next April 1st. That's too long. I'm gonna have to do it sooner. Unless I forget. I'll probably forget. But I'm not the government. I'm more of just a deity here. Welcome in, Swole Prepper. Hope you're having a good day. What are you up to? Panama is run by the lizard people. Confirmed. I mean, I guess we have like a little bit of a canal here. If we go to the overworld map, actually, we are okay. So we are right here. We're between Connington and Lameda. It looks like. We are on the island. We are on the eastern island here. As far as the map goes, we are, I think, in like an independent kind of free state right now. So it looks like this island's really big. The one, I will say, one thing I'd like to see in the future, as far as like changes, quote unquote, I'd like to be able to see where the cities are before I pick my settlement, because I have no idea where any of my people are. Okay, so Lameda, wait, is that me? Oh, wait, this is me. Okay, so these are these guys who don't necessarily like us all that much. There are more lizard people actually of our type right here. That's not too bad. So actually they're fairly close. We could, the Conqueror, Defender of Honor, Defender of Tradition. This guy's actually relatively close to us, so that works out all right. Boromia is down here. Just because as far as immigration goes, we need to be relatively close to other people of our type or else they'll get upset. This is our temple where we sacrifice humans. We're not going to sacrifice humans. I think we like humans. We might sacrifice the elves, though, because I think we dislike the elves, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, I think we dislike elves. Green rock, uranium, exposed oxidized copper. Take your pick. I'm guessing oxidized copper. Actually, I might. Well, it doesn't tell me. I'm guessing oxidized copper, though, because this is like a pure fantasy setting. I don't think we have nuclear bombs. I don't think we do, at least. Has more of like a Venice vibe. Yeah, ideally it's going to be more Venice, but it's so good. I can't wait till yesterday this game just started clicking and I'm like, this is good. Yeah, I was gonna say elf sacrifice. Now, elf sacrifice, we will probably see if we can do something like that, because that'd be cool. April 28th, claim MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of Realm Reborn Heavens, where Stormblood and the award-winning Shadowbringers expansion up to level 80 for free with no restrictions on playtime. Damn, they're actually really increasing the free trial time period. Location where you are belongs to the whatever you are. What are we again? I forgot what we're called. We are the Amevias. What is it? Pravanov is like our city name. The island is, I know there's like a view on it earlier. I don't think I get to see it anymore because now I have limited vision now that the game's actually spawning in. So we'll just say the east belongs to the Amevir. There it says the Amevias. That works. I can work with that. Yet the next expansion after Evercold would put the free trial to Endwalker. Damn, I didn't realize it got that far. But yeah, so we have a lot going on here. Good news for environment is we like being near, what do you call it? We like being near the water, so we are there. Population is fine. Access, as far as stuff is concerned, we're going to be pretty fish heavy as far as our stuff goes. We'll do some farming for opioids. But most of our food's going to be fish-based because we're not really good at farming, so I don't want to do... If I have limited farming, like, ability, because I think I get a racial debuff to it, then I'm going to not want to spend... I'm going to want to use what little bit I do have. I don't want to dedicate a whole bunch to farming, essentially, when I would instead be better off doing, or farming food when I could farm opioids for money. Services, we just don't have. Environment, we like. Religion, occupation, government. Okay, cool. So let's get started. What are you up to as well? You came up. You're having a good day. 2 classes are going to be a ranged DPS and a tank. Have they said what they want them to actually be yet? Okay, so as far as this is concerned, we have the whole... We obviously have everything now. Some things we can't make yet because we don't have like the tech to do it. Fishery is... Okay. Interesting. So if I do like this. Okay. Or if I go, okay, so I wonder if I go over here, maybe we actually move over. Well, I like being on this island, but maybe I make my fishery over here because I want to see if the deep sea gives that much of a bonus to it. I think it does. Okay, so I can't... Oh, actually, it's a good thing I didn't go down here because I thought maybe it could be fun to be on this little island over here. That would just limit me to this one island, so that's good, but that we didn't. Okay, so deep sea plus 7.9. Oh, that's... Okay, so that's the amount of workers I can have. Well, this is just... Okay, I see. So it's kind of like with the trees. It's like if we have access to the deep sea here, then we can have a lot more workers working there. Okay. For now, I think what we're going to do, we're going to actually make a lot of our stuff. We're going to put our housing like right here and here. This, I think, is the good soil. Till, not the best, but all right for agriculture. Actually, we don't have good soil, but that's fine. Wait, I don't need to care about soil though, because we're fishing, right? So we don't actually have to worry about that. If sadly decide they need to pivot plans to find a decent system to colonize much closer to core worlds than the original Bartholomew 2 time. I think you got, yeah, like that's just, that was a rough nexus to try to fight through. I agree with you there. I will say, as far as being closer to core worlds is concerned, that is actually going to really help your growth and accessibility and just money you make. So I think that might also be better. I think for now... I'm trying to think of how we want to expand, because I know this is going to become very big. Like we're eventually going to expand to all these islands and stuff. I kind of want to see if I look at like so aquaculture's there. If we do like a woodcutter, okay, so like this is a really good area for a woodcutter. I'm just like I said, I'm just trying to think of an idea of where to put stuff. For consideration, invade Chanseldon. Chanseldon, actually, unfortunately, Yukimo's playing pure vanilla, so they aren't able to invade anywhere. They could just sat bomb the hell out of it, though. Laboratory. I see. This was not in the tutorial, so I think we do need... but we probably do need to have this. Okay. I'm thinking we do kind of a... I don't want to make everything like a grid, right? I don't want to make everything just a big grid. It's the pointing scene from FMABH. Wait, what's FMABH? That one I'm not sure about. One that could have dual shield cannon because Yoshi usually hints at jobs with the shirts he's wearing. Ooh, a dual shield cannon would actually be kind of cool. That's like Gunlance-esque. Trying to think, as far as housing goes, if I do a house and I do a longhouse, okay, so I still don't get to actually, like, decide, quote-unquote, the way the houses look. That's probably something... I imagine that's something I get later in the tech tree. For now, we just kind of are stuck with, like, making a house that looks like a house, essentially. We're gonna do... So we're gonna go to home. I'm gonna go to a longhouse, and then I kind of want to make a... like, a central-ish area... right here, if that makes sense. I'm gonna put like a longhouse, and then do 3x3, and then kind of do like this, and then we're gonna go into this middle area here, go to our logistics, not logistics. Sorry, this is gonna be a lot of initial setup here, just because there's a lot to do, but I like it. I'm very excited for it. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Ooh, wait, what pointing scene? It's been a long time since I watched Fullmetal Alchemist. I also was not the biggest fan. that is me being a little bit of a hater, but I'll admit I was not the biggest fan. Hearth, okay. So we're gonna put... Alright, I know how we're gonna do this. We're gonna do like a hearth. So we have a 3x3, so let's do like a hearth. Like right here. And then I'm going to put wells on either side of it. So that way we have, what do you call it? Put a well on either side. And then that should be enough. And then, oh, but I also need markets to make sure people can get their food and stuff, right? And make sure people can get their food and stuff. So we're going to go to, what was it? Cannibal? Huh. Did not know that was a thing I could have. Not surprised, but just wasn't. There's a lot that the tutorial didn't cover, so this is neat. Invading a planet isn't in vanilla. Invading a planet is actually an Exarill, that is correct. That's not a vanilla thing. We're gonna do this. Put a speaker kind of in the center here, and then I also want this to just like look nice. We'll put a food stall. We can put food stalls like right here-ish. And then put a stall like right here. And then do kind of the same thing. And then we'll do, so that'll be a, oh, whoops. So that'll be a food stall. And then I'll do one for the market as well. And then, so we'll go to, where is it? Our health, entertainment, distribution. Let's do a market. Kind of the same deal down here. Do a 5x5. Ooh, did I? Yeah, it's fine. It's enough space. Put a stall in. Do this. Actually, we need to. Oh, well, I didn't need to do all that. Oh, that's a bit rough. Why is it a longhouse when it's just a mid rectangle house? That's kind of what I was wondering as well. It's a 6x5, so I guess I suppose it's longer in the sense that it is not. It's longer in that it is not a square. That is correct. That it is not a square. So that's something. But for calling it a longhouse, I agree. It might be that feels a little much to me personally. That feels a little much. You know, I'm even more confused when XRL isn't just integrated at this point. Fine, just bomb, then raid canceled until it desivs and then recolonize. Yeah, that's basically the way to do it. You have to just bomb. You just have to bomb them until they like fully kind of until they kind of get back together, get their everything back together and figure it out. And then, all right, so this is going to be our area over here. We're going to grab, what else do we need? Obviously, we're going to need, okay, we are going to need like a warehouse and logistics, but I'm working on, I just want stuff that people need to live first. I'm just going to work on things people need to live right here. I'll worry about the rest later. So we have entertainment, we need to get a laboratory. So we're going to build we'll make this I guess maybe an ellipse. Make it like an ellipse. Okay, don't do that. Maybe I don't want to just have everything be squares, essentially. I think if everything's a bunch of squares, I'm going to be sad. So I got to figure out how to not have it do that. We're eating people and they're going to be like, oh my God. We're not going to, okay, look, we'll probably eat some people, but not a lot of people, only some of them, right? Only a few people will be eaten, and they're not even going to be the important ones, right? As long as it's not the important ones, you really can't be upset, I think. He's back on the game. I am back on the game. I'm trying my best. I'm trying hard. Okay. All right, let's do like a brush here. And then, so 1, 2, 3. All right, so we'll go like right here and do kind of like this. And maybe make it kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. And then kind of, I don't know, I'm just trying to do shapes. Just trying to do shapes that are, you know, new, different, not just squares everywhere. Yeah, that could be a funny looking latrine. And then, okay, so latrine is... Okay. Do latrines there. And then, so that's going to be able... It takes 2 employees? My goodness. Okay. All right. Okay, so this can serve... But this will serve our people for a long time, it looks like. This will serve our people for a while, so that's something at least. And then let's go to doors. I'll place a door like right here, here, and here. There we go. That's all right. A toilet the size of a house. I mean, it's multiple toilets. It's basically just a big old, it's just a big old latrine, right? There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on here, I will say. Mr. Lizard, would you like me to help you? Would you like me or Zlix to help you poo? I guess I'm assuming that's like a janitor thing, but then I'm like, but we already have janitor, right? These makeups, we already have like a dedicated janitor job. So I'm not sure what that's about. Activate job. Can I do, I think it's suspend? Suspend job. So if I suspend, okay, so I can basically tell my guys what I want them to work on, like right now. So for now, I'll suspend most of this, and I just want them to build a house at the moment. That's all we need. I just need a house. Actually, I don't even want a house right now. What I want right now is I want a warehouse, so I can start storing my things and moving it where it needs to be, right? People can get housing later. Right now, I need them to work. Farmland is good. Always need one of them. Organics is also great. You assume it has negligible ores. Farming is very good. I found a better besides the one sitting in Remnant Nexus system. It's your first playthrough. You're not cleared to fight one of those, and there's another decent one in the alternative. As I would say, if you can find one with decent farmland and no transplutonic ore, then go for it, because you can use soil nanites on that. Okay, so it's like if I send them over this way, I can get way more fish, essentially. I get way more fish over here. But it's kind of far is the problem. It's kind of far. For now, we're gonna do... For now, let's do logistics. Let's do a warehouse. I'm gonna put a warehouse like kind of like right here-ish. So that way we can get it from the wood going in here and then the fish coming in here. This is actually gonna be... I'm gonna make this a fairly large warehouse. And I want this to be like... I want this one to be a circle. I want this one to be like an actual circle here. So I think there's actually, is there a circle? Hexagon. Hexagon is kind of what I'm looking for. Do I do like here? I think we do like a hexagon like right here. 85, 11 by 11. I could probably fit a lot of crates in there. Let's maybe move it a little bit more over here though. And then... All right, there we go. I like that. This can be a warehouse. This can 100% be a warehouse. And this will be our main warehouse for the foreseeable future. And then... Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it lets me place crates and sometimes it doesn't. I'm still not sure why I can place crates in some areas but not others. I guess it just blocks another item. Oh, I'm an idiot because this is the interaction spot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Because this is the crate is the blue part. The part with the arrows is the interaction point. So I need to make sure the interaction points don't overlap. I understand. I understand now. Just no ores on the first planet, but the second has ultra rich. Ultra rich is pretty good. But yeah, just organics and no ores is kind of rough. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say it's not doable. But unoptimal is probably the best way to describe that. How much of the sector have you explored near you, out of curiosity? Is there still a lot to go? Because if there's still a lot to go, you could probably just try looking for another. Although you've been prepping for a while, I understand. You're like, I want to get to this part of the game now. 1, 2. Trying to figure out where I can. Okay, so that's not how this works. 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll just do this. Get a little bit extra. It's like I want to fill the middle, but it's gonna. If I fill in the middle, it's gonna look. It's gonna be incorrectly. What do you call it? It's gonna be incorrectly spaced. I have to do like this, and then like this. And then I can do like this. And now, but then the crates look bad. Why can't they just be squares? Wait, it doesn't matter because it's just the interaction spot. I don't actually see that. So no, that's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're good. It looks okay. It looks okay. Probably, I think. What do you mean area is not connected? Is this not part of the room here? Hold on. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to do that. Let's get off the crate selection. Go back to you. And then go to the door button. Is it not? Oh, maybe the room is too big? Is the room too big? If I do... All right, we'll just do this for now. I can always build more crates in later. Where support for the room is weak and we'll need extra materials to create support, remove some of the room in this area. Wait, okay. Remove some of the room in this area so that it can be used to build supportive walls. Okay. So what I can do is I can go click on the wall. Could I build a wall here? How do I expand room over shrink room? And then this will make... Okay, and that'll make those walls. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that. Sorry, I was getting really into it there and I missed it. What'd I miss? Zero rare ores in the system, though, which is the only sucky part, but there's either there, so go back to waging war at the Remnant, and there's very few steps you have explored yet that are within 20 light years of the core worlds. The part where you say hire mercenaries, but mercenaries are modded, probably. Oh, they are, 100%. I do not believe mercenaries are a base game thing, unfortunately. As nice as that would be, they are unfortunately not a base game thing. Not logistics. We also want to go to entertainment, afterlife, distribution. Or was it export? I could have sworn there's like an export thing somewhere. Let's also do, okay, for now we'll just do aquaculture with a fishery, and I'll place a fishery like right like here. I'll just do a rectangle and just place it like right here. Do like this, and then we'll kind of make these like little rectangles here. And just try to fish this local river. We're gonna once we get a bigger population, I'll dedicate just like 5 or 6 guys to go fish over here in the deep water. But right now I want to keep kind of close to my starter area. I want to keep kind of close. Actually, we're producing literally no food from this. All right, you know what, screw it. I'll just send guys over here. We need deep water. So they're just gonna have to go the distance. Yeah, production, 3 fishermen. Granted, I guess, what do you call it? Last time we had 5 people on growing, right? So I suppose it probably makes sense to have as much as we can while still getting... Okay, that's 6 people. Let's actually go from... I'm going to kind of have like a weird design where I go mostly for the edge here because that's where the fish are. If that makes sense. Just call in Crimson Squad. If we could call in Crimson 1, I think he would fail, immediately crash out, and then it would either go really well for the remains of the sector, or he'd find the planet killer from Scythe of Orion, and he'd decide to use it to great effect, I imagine. Okay, and then so I need to have like a way back here, I guess, that goes like on the land so that I can have storage. I can have a storage for here. They respawn full remnant fleets. It's not the damaged nexus. I was gonna say, yeah, it's not a damaged one, so you are gonna have to get all of them just all the time, which, yeah, is a bit, or you're gonna have to fight all of them. It's a bit rough. This is what I believe the kids refer to as locking in. Actually, we'll have 6 people fishing this bad boy. We'll have 6 people fishing it. Reason being, I think it'd be really good. I think it'd be really good to do. Must not block the other item. Okay, do that. And then this. And then this. And then I need more efficiency. So we're going to be placing more of this. And I guess go to auxiliaries. Let's undo this and place the auxiliaries first. Then I'll do the other bits. The course on your planet for the hedge AI inspections, declare war on the Persians, make them deal with it. Here's the thing. That's what we were talking about yesterday, where it's like, you really are just in optimal position to try screwing literally everyone else over in the sector. It's like they declare war on you. All right, if you can make it to me, go ahead, man. I wish you the best of luck. I don't think you're going to, though. I don't think you're gonna make it to where I'm at, because even I don't know how I got to where I'm at. All right, we're gonna do. So this is the max I can get. I can get a lot of production out of this, though. So we're going to build this up, and then I'm also going to give my guys the order to just straight up cut some wood. So I'm going to have you fell trees just over here and just get me some wood. Give me some wood. All right, and I think we're ready to hit play. I think that's the way we go. You got queued in an IL raid in Final Fantasy 14 after 1 hour and jeez, that is a hell of a long queue. Are you hey, what do you mean you're lounging about? You don't get to lounge about. What do you mean you're lounging about? You should be working. If you have time to lounge, you have time to work. You don't need to actually kill the thing. You just need to damage the station, the auto resolve, and then jump to Kaizen it before it repairs. That's true, I guess. You could, I guess you could try to kind of bait the AI in. I don't know though. That feels a little cheesy. Plus, it's like honestly, I would just keep the Remnant Nexus there for the 3 AI cores. You had like what? I saw 10 of them in the Discord. That's 10 alpha cores is that's pretty nice. That's pretty good actually. All right, we're just gonna spend our first while here building this warehouse. I know it's like, why am I spending everything building a warehouse? Because I'm gonna need a place to just store all my crap, and that place is gonna be a warehouse. Their loyalty is actually rising just because we exist near a river, and because of that, my people are happy. My people are happy. Wait, why do we have 0 days of food? Oh, I think because I have ration. Yes, I have ration. Okay. So we don't have, what do you call it? Because we haven't stored anything in a storehouse yet, it's just saying we have no food. But we are not starving to death, actually. Probably. There's a comm relay in the other system. Ooh, wait, that comm relay is really, really nice. Because can you make a domain error comm relay in vanilla? I think that might also be an Exarillion thing where you can't. Or that lets you do it. This is truly Tranthought, an exceptional Star Sector player. Look, when you've played long enough, you start seeing the patterns. You start seeing how it all comes together. On 11 now, actually found another mothership. They haven't gotten to take it out yet. Motherships are easy. Yeah, I think the mothership would be the move. They're not too hard to get, and it's just free cores. Also, sometimes they have data on really good planets. I can do words. It might be worth checking your knowledge or your intel to see if you have any planets you've like scanned but haven't actually been to that are really good. Because there's always good tier 5 planets out there, and most of them are found by like the domain probes. So they get like marked on your map as found even if you've never been to them. So you kind of like miss out on them a little bit. Domain level structure can't be made in vanilla, just makeshift. Yeah, you know, fair enough. That is fair enough, but it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. All right, it's taken us almost an entire season to build one warehouse, but I think we're doing okay. I think we're gonna be okay, actually. How are your rations? Yeah, we don't. Okay, so I think we eat like 5 rations per day. Yeah, we eat 3.75 per day. We have enough rations to last us for almost an in-game year. And normally I'd worry because it's like, well, we're gonna need to harvest. We're gonna need to plant so that we can harvest in time before the winter. But we just fish. We just fish year round, so I'm assuming we're actually not going to really be worried about that all that much, right? So we should be okay. We should be okay. And then once we get the warehouse constructed, most people are going to start chopping the trees now, which are great. Once we start getting this constructed, I can go over here, and then I'm probably going to... Yeah, we have a lot of people that want to join us. Holy cow, wait a sec. Hold on. Population. I forget. How do you feel about... decrees? How do you feel about other people? Like happiness is good. I guess if I go to population, you want to have one, I guess probably just one of like everybody coming in, right? I think these guys are just kind of, they don't hate everybody else, but they're not the biggest fans. So for now, I think we'll probably just stick with just them. And then once we get a little bit bigger and a bit more stable, then I can bring in some other people to work. But checking your intel tab is still between the remnant and hell or the system you found. You'll build up eventually and go reclaim New Bartholomew. I think reclaiming Bartholomew is a very fun kind of goal to work towards. And it's like a fun thematic one as well, right? Hold on, Gigabrain idea. Try attack mercs. They actually enter a system. They'll roll up with enough numbers to stomp the station. Click the question mark in the fulfillment. It tells you how they feel. Thank you, Replace. Welcome in as well. What are you up to? Okay, so fulfillment. Fulfillment question mark. Wrongful deaths, immigrants, majority. Okay. Let's see. Trying to find if they have mean, I see these guys. Hope you're having a good day, though. What are you up to? What are you up to? That could have worked. Just would have had to play that those triggered instead of the Remnant Crisis. All crises will trigger. Oh, wait, no, they won't. Sorry, it's just a crisis triggers, and then one of them happens. That's right. That's right. Slaves. Oh, I guess they like having slaves. This is like by your plebeians. High value is more fulfillment. Okay. It's to the left of the decrease button at the top. Oh, this one I see. Right, okay. Others prefer... Oh, we actually really hate kind of everybody else. It said we just generally disliked people. I didn't realize that was a 10% dislike. Oh, no. Because if I go to, like, Crotonians... Yeah, wow. Okay, so we are just straight up not... Okay, I guess we're just going to be the fish people then, actually, because we hate everybody else. We hate them. Just anger Tritac. Angering Tritac, I think, is always a good idea, and you should do it more often. Angering Tritacian has never gone wrong. It is actually your legal obligation to do so. I'm not being a bad influence, by the way. I just think it'd be fun. Remnant Crisis is plus 20 to colony crisis progress permanently until it's actually gone. It sounds to me like you could just farm colony crises. Sounds like a good way to just farm those fellas, right? Get some nice stuff out of them. All right, so we got some wood here. So once this is done, I'll put a guy on here to start hauling this in. So let's put a employee on here. And then they should start building the fishery. They should start building the fishery probably over here, and then we can start getting food. I'm gonna go to here for resources. Let's grab... I have how many bins? I have, I think, 16 bins. So I'm gonna put 4 for wood for now. I'm actually gonna put 6 for wood, and then I'm gonna put... Where is it? For fish, I'm gonna put 4 for fish. That should be more than enough. Departmental remnant triggers and sap bombs the colony. Look, just don't get sap bombed. Just be built different and don't get sap bombed. It's actually that easy. It's actually the trick to not getting sap bombed is just being so good that they don't do it to you, right? Okay, well, right now they're cutting down all the trees, but I'm gonna let them... How much wood do they have? I think we probably have enough wood to where I can actually suspend these jobs for now, and I think I have enough wood to just continue building everything else. So I'm gonna clear the job down here. I'm going to clear these, and then they should start building the fishery now. Just lock in, that's a sign from God to stop watching corn, young man. It's unholy. At no point is corn in the Bible. Abhorrent vegetable. It just got struck by lightning. I guess it wouldn't be, because corn is from the Americas, right? So I suppose it would not be mentioned. That's very true. That's very true. An abomination sounds a little bit, maybe a little bit too far, but what do I know? I'm not a corn farmer. All right, activate job. Let's activate making these 2 houses over here. And then activate these 2 houses. We're gonna try and get some... I want to get a lot of fish. I want to get a lot of people. They're just flopping around. Same with potatoes, tomatoes, and all sorts of things. Yeah, it's like they just weren't mentioned, so they probably aren't there. It turned corn being the most unholy thing because it was a continent away. Damn, didn't realize that. Oh, potatoes though. Oh, that actually... Oh, but I really like potatoes. Can we like... How does the Catholic Church feel about potatoes? Even though they weren't mentioned, is it... It's not like a, well, they weren't mentioned, so they're bad type thing, at least, right? Can they at least be neutral on potatoes? I'm not Catholic, but I'll be sad if they aren't able to eat mashed potatoes, because mashed potatoes are pretty great. Are you guys... Why are you... Oh, it's because it's your leisure time. I'm about to say, why are you guys not working? I specifically requested it. I specifically requested that you guys went working. Listen here, you'll tell you more about my corn. It's true American food. Isn't most corn actually used to make ethanol or animal feed? Not even for like human consumption? Potatoes, the devil's food, it killed millions of Irish Catholics. I think it was more that the lack of it killed millions of Irish Catholics, correct? Unless I'm missing a bit here. I think it was more they were missing some of the potatoes they needed. Aren't potatoes theorized to be mana or whatever? I have no idea. I would assume probably not, because they were a continent away, right? They're Catholic. Do you think they'd be allowed to enjoy it? Actually, that's a good point. That's a good point. How can they can't enjoy nice things? They're too busy having Catholic guilt or something. I don't know. I have a couple of friends who are Catholic and they tried explaining it to me and I got very confused. I do kind of wish I could tell them to focus on the fishery, but I think we're good for now. I do need to get the houses built, so I'm not like hating that. It was their reliance on it. Okay, I could, fair enough. I could see where you're going with that. Yeah, it's like they relied too much on the potato, so then when they ran out of potato, they were kind of out of luck. Fair enough, fair enough. Trying to remember what we like. I think as far as roads go, or as far as housing goes, I think I go to you for building. We don't care about wood. We like outdoors. We really like, holy cow, we really like mud, actually. We really like mud and grand buildings, and along with pools. As far as roads, we like a brick road and crystal water. Crystal water makes sense. So I guess we'll just leave it at mud, actually, because our people love this stuff. Is that lizard drowning? Nah, he's good. This ain't about him. This ain't about him. Why are you looking at him? Why are you looking at him? We don't worry about him right now. We're busy doing other things. You mean in this story thinking of, they're given food named Mana by God, and their only thing they did remotely line up with the description is a potato? I've got no idea. I got no idea. Interesting to think about, though. Granted, potatoes, I think, are one of the best things that was, well, I guess I'm in America now, so I guess I'm in the New World, but I'm glad those got cultivated, because they're pretty great. I don't know where I'd be in my life without mashed potatoes, other than probably, like, really sad and depressed. Other than, like, really sad and depressed all the time, because I wouldn't have my potatoes that I want, because I like potatoes. Husbandry farms. I do need to get an opioid. Oh, I can't make opiate farms yet. I don't know how to make those. As far as grain, do we like grain? We don't hate grain, or we're not terrible at grain, at least. Actually, what are we? I think if I remember correctly, we're kind of just like all right at everything. We're not like bad at anything, but we're not really good at anything either, which is kind of why I wanted to get these guys. Sunflowers originate in North. Wait, really? Interesting. I guess, did tulips originate in North America? Because I know tulips were like really big in like the Netherlands, but maybe they didn't originate there, and that would actually be kind of interesting if they did. Ration maker makes rations for a variety of different raw foods for long-term storage. Rations are also used by military to feed the soldiers. They'll usually prefer to cook with raw foods, but one bad harvest or plague could begin a mass famine. Okay, so I can make rations as well. I can make pottery. I need to figure out how to make like a stone pit, actually. Stone mine. Do I have anything for stone? Oh, I might be stoneless. I might be stoneless. Do I have to go all the way up here? So the only stone on the map is like this little thing right here. I'm cooked. I have no stone. I have no stones. Big shout out to the Irish sect for cultivating their spiritual Tauto core foundation. For real, I think they at least deserve to move up a heavenly realm for that one. Like that was actually kind of huge. That one was actually pretty big. I guess we can get, woodcutter. Once we get this house up, once we get this house up, I'm gonna make sure everyone starts building the fishery, because I need the fishery so I can start producing food at least. I need to be able to produce food, or else I'm gonna starve to death, right? That is a bit of a necessity. No stone, down, dumbass, just make a quarry. I think that is I think I have to, yeah, for a stone mine, I have to at least build on top of like a stone area. Clay but clay cost stone as well. Okay. I didn't realize stone would be such a problem. Oh wait, we have stone right here. Okay, it's still kind of far, but it's a lot closer. Okay, so this is a lot closer. It is unfortunate because I don't think I'm able to like assign people to live in certain houses. They just live wherever, which is a bummer, because I would want to be, I'd like to, if I could make like a group of guys that lived over here, like make a little group over here, and I'd have one guy who'd ferry like food over, but then all the stone people would live here using stone instead of living over here, walking all the way over here, mining for 3 seconds, walking back over here. You know what I mean? So that is going to be a little bit of a problem, unfortunately. Unless maybe I can't. I don't think so. I don't think the filters works like that, which isn't great. But it is what it is. We also almost have a house now. Very good. Well, 2 houses, technically. 2 houses, technically, is what we're aiming for. And then I'll put a couple I'll probably put, like, a temple right here. A couple temples right here. And then maybe some longhouses down here and here. Down here, here, here. And then get us, like, our first 50-ish people. I think that'd be a really, really good start. All right, and I'm going to accept some new immigrants. Well, it's literally just one guy, but we're going to accept him anyways. And then, so I can go right here, and then, so if I go to, like, population, access, I'm just going to give them, like, all the wood they want, because I have plenty of it. I have plenty of wood, so there's no reason not to just have them go crazy with it, right? I have so much in storage, I can get more if needed. That'll be a nice way to make them happy for just living in their little area here. Meanwhile, the fishery is... Ooh, fishery's actually almost done. Thank goodness. Because I do need people to start getting assigned to it. And so we can, you know, start getting food. Interesting. So the... Oh, wait, you're at 99%. Just go finish it. You're at 99%. Finish the Oh, I forgot. I forgot to do a thing. I'm actually a little sad, but it's okay. There's a really cool thing here called Super Screenshot. I can have the colony. I can have a picture taken of the colony every single day by default. It's really cool. It's really, really cool, actually. Yeah, no, so we're going to do that. And then timer. Okay, take some time screenshots to your local files. You can find them through the game generator. So I think this works. And basically this just lets us see the whole map and everyone that's on it, which is really, really cool. We'll save up to, how many is this? 400 screenshots. The good news about this game is that it's very small. The bad news about this game is I'm about to fill my entire hard drive with screenshots of it. Let's see, 60 times 400 is about 24, add 4 zeros, 240,000 megabytes. Okay, that's only like... Okay, 240,000 megabytes. That's only like 240 gigs. I can afford that on my hard drive. I don't know if I have to hit generate to... I'm gonna hit generate, I guess, just to start, and then we'll see. Okay, if it does actually do this screen every day, then I might... If it doesn't run in the background, then we might switch it to a lower quality. Hopefully it can just run passively. Because I think it'd be really cool if at the end of this we can see like the colony progress over time. I think that'd be really, really cool to see. I really want to see that. Okay, so we have... Oh, I also need to build a janitor. I completely forgot about that. Need to build a little janitor so he can go fix my stuff. We should start getting fishermen over here. That will be getting us fish. So production, we also get a bonus to species as well, or to our species as well for producing fish. So in other words, we are going to be exporting a crap load of fish because that's literally all I have. Fish is my industry right now. Fish is my industry. I like how they have little boats. That's actually, this whole thing is actually really, really cute here. Insufficient workers allocated. It should autofill, correct? I believe it'll autofill them in as more people just find stuff to do, right? Okay, very good, very good, very good. In the meantime, I'm gonna need more people. Yes, I definitely need more people. So we're gonna go to our stuff here. But yeah, out of curiosity, sorry, now that I've kind of gotten a little bit more of a hand on this game, I feel a little bit better about like chatting while playing it. So I'm gonna try to do that a little more, at least. I apologize yesterday. I was very much just like in the game kind of figuring it out. But today is a new day and I have slightly better understanding of how things work. What do you guys plan for the weekend though? You guys have anything fun coming up? Doing anything neat? Janitor. I'll put a janitor over here-ish. And then I'll make him... I'll make him be kind of like a little... What do I want him? How do I want him to look? The janitor, you know, the janitor can be a little square guy. That's okay, I think. That's okay, I think. Workstation. Right, it's a 5x5. So we actually want to do a 5. Go to here. So we want it to be 5. I need to make sure I'm at least 3 away. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And then go down here. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now we can do our little 5x2 here. Just throw down a little janitor area. Throw down some utilities. Oh, I need it to be a bit bigger though, so I can actually reach the, what do you call it? So that I can actually place these utilities, which I really, really need. So we're actually going to do this instead, and then do workstation right here. Throw down some utilities, just make it a little bit easier for my guys to do their job well. And then, oh, actually, I don't want to have low efficiency if I can help it. So we're going to go to like this guy right here. I'm going to swap into the brush mode. I'm going to add like a little, kind of like a little divot here. So it's actually, I kind of like that. It's a little bit of asymmetry. I think that's actually kind of fun. And then do utilities like this, and there we go. And just like that, we now have a fully efficient janitor station. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. Very good. All right. Let's get construct. I'm actually going to also just have my guys pick up some stone. So I'll go to like this warehouse here, add on some research, just add on like just add on like 2 crates for holding stone for now. Cause I'm going to need it to do stuff along with our janitor, right? So we do stuff with our janitor there, and then we are good to go. So we'll do clear rock, and then is there any, there's like a little bit of rock over there. Yeah, there's some rock down here. A little bit of rock down here. If I try to make a quarry, is that close enough? No. Okay, so like there's rocks I can clear, but as far as like a dedicated quarry, we're gonna have to go for like where it is on the map. Still, this should be hopefully enough for now. That should hopefully be enough to get us through this next bit here. All right, and then we should, yeah, now we're seeing a lot more workers here. Hold on 1 second, I do apologize. I appreciate the water break. Thank you. Thank you. I know, Una, you scared me. Actually, my roommate just got back. They need some help with the groceries and some other stuff. So I'm going to take like a quick 5-minute break. I will be back. I'm sorry. You just got here and I'm going to make you wait. I'm going to make you wait because you're evil and you're making me play League of Legends later. So be back in like 5 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. I think that might have been a little bit more than 5 minutes. It happens, it happens. It happens, though. But how are y'all doing? Welcome in. I appreciate the water redeem, you know? Indeed, indeed. This rabbit is going to be the death of me. Well, my sanity, I guess, because I'll have to play League, but it'll be fine. It'll be good. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome back. Appreciate it. We are doing Songs of Six. This is it's such a cute game. I really like look at these flowers, dude. Look at this. I don't know why these flowers, every time I see them, I just like I'm just out of my mind impressed, but they're just so good. They're so vibey. I love them. But yeah, what are you up to? Hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna need a warehouse just for fish. I'm producing how much fish per day? I'm producing 10 fish per day. I have 10 fish per day. My daily food need is 4, and I double my entire. Yeah, no, this is very good. This is very good. We basically get double the food we need per day from one fishery. I quite like that because it's going to be freeing up a lot of people. Okay, so that's how super screenshots work. Let me see. All right, let's go to our rule here then. Let's go to our rule here. Because I wanted to have it like every day, but if it pauses every day, you know, we'll leave it be for now. We'll leave it be for now. If I find that it's getting too obtrusive, I'll increase the interval to maybe like once a season. But I like seeing the incremental growth, which I really want to see. I don't think the regular screenshot, and unfortunately the regular screenshot doesn't have a similar thing. Wait, where are you? Where's this guy going? What are you doing? Brother, where are you going? I can't click on him either. Is he fishing? I guess he's fishing all the way out there. Oh, that's actually, I didn't realize they would go, okay, so they can fish in like the shallows or out there. Oh, that's cool. Back from the AL raid, it took you 80 minutes to queue. Jeez, that is... You're a more patient person than I am. I don't think I could ever queue for 80 minutes in my life. I would go insane. I would go insane for real. How was the raid though? Did it go well? I hope it went good. Hope it didn't give you too much trouble. Hope it wasn't too much of a problem for you. Oh, I think a lot of our guys are down here gathering stone, which is good because I do need a fair bit of stone. Got nothing in the loot part. Oh no. Were you just doing it to get the Amaglands, or sorry, tombstones? Or were you going for like a specific loot that they had? Oh, look at this little die. Gorok. That's Gorok. Is that a Warhammer Lord name? That feels like a Warhammer Lord name for the life of me. I'm thinking Croc Gar. Is there a Gorok in Total War Warhammer 3 Fantasy? I think I'm like 99% sure there is. I'm not saying copyright infringement. I'm just saying. There is. Okay. The white one. Yeah, Gorok is the white one. Croc Gar is the other one. Okay. Well, it's good to know. It's good to know I'm not crazy. I did in fact clock that correctly. Hell yeah. You want the twin set from Nier 1. It's the Nier Gear Glam. You'll get it next. I believe in you. You'll get it next time for sure. It might take a couple times, but I'm sure you'll get what you're looking for. Speaking of going insane over games, you're installing Fortnite right now. Ooh, I hope you enjoy. I know people like to meme on Fortnite, but every time I've played it, I've had a fairly good time with it. I've always had a good time with Fortnite because it's, you know, it's a fun, solid game. I also never get past like the first 2 levels, so I think I always just end up fighting bots, so it's very easy. The game is easy, so I enjoy it. That's the thing. When the game is easy, I can enjoy it very, very well, very easily. So it works out really well. Works out very well. Why is production going down? Commute. Okay, yeah, so basically because my people have to like walk from their home to here, I lose production, which is bad. But there's not really anything I can do about it because I don't think I can assign specific people to a specific longhouse. Well, odd jobbers will automatically move out if an employed subject needs their home. This tool manually moves random odd jobbers to desired housing. I can upgrade the room. I can change that, and I can assign. Yeah, I can assign like the class of people, but I can't assign specific. I can't assign specific people to a specific house, which I really am. I am upset. I'm well, not upset. I'm a bit sad about that one though, because like I would love to be able to go and be like, okay, I'm gonna put a little longhouse over here and a little bit of food right here, and I'll have, you know, my mate. I'll just have it all I'll have it all move over here, and they'll grab it here, but they can just walk right out to their housing this way. I think that would be a really good way of doing things, right? For 3 ages men. Oh, I also actually, I will say the super screenshot is a little bit of a break, but I do actually like how it gives the little quotes there, because that is where all the lore is, right? That is where all the lore is gonna be. So if I can figure out where all the lore is, I think that'll be good for me. As far as food is concerned, I feel like we should be getting more fish than we are. No, I guess we're getting 9 per day. I guess it's a more gradual gain than we had with what do you call it? It's a more gradual buildup than what we had with our crops, where it's just like a whole bunch at once, because it's like suddenly it's like bam, you suddenly have a what do you call it? Just all your crops, you harvest it over the course of 3 days, and then your food goes up massively. This is, I imagine, with the fish going to be a much more gradual buildup, which I think is still good. Guess what the next collab alliance raid is for Final Fantasy 14? You won't believe it. I'm gonna guess Monster Hunter. I feel like Monster Hunter would lend itself really well to being part of like an MMO. I'm kind of surprised there isn't a Monster Hunter MMO yet, honestly. Like, you already have the class systems, you already have the world, you already have the enemies. I guess the big problem is that I don't think Monster Hunter is renowned for its story. So that would probably be where it would end up struggling, but it's definitely doable. Oh, so I already have a janitor. Nice. Don't tell him. Is there a Monster Hunter MMO? Wait, since when? That sounds really cool. That sounds like it'd be really, really cool. Okay, so these guys, I don't want to put, what do you call it? I don't want to give them, I don't want to make a wooden house, because we actually don't like wood. We like mud. So we're going to stick with mud, but I'll let them, I think when I get the wood filled, I get like basically the equivalent of a wood floor. And that I would like to have, because I think my people wouldn't. The fact that it's there makes me think my people would like that wood. We have 2 MMOs, but both are gone now, but one of them's private servers. Were they any good? The fact that they're gone now makes me think they probably weren't great, but maybe they were good. Did you get to play them out of curiosity? Frontier was really good. Like, I feel a Monster Hunter MMO could do really, like, you'd have to like lock in and write a good story for Monster Hunter, because I'm not trying to be mean to Monster Hunter, but it's, I don't think a lot of people are out here playing Monster Hunter for its story, you know? I don't think that's necessarily what we do, what people are doing. Religion, burial, crypts and graveyards, I forget, what temple do we like? What god do we like? We are fans of 1.0. Okay, so we are fans of the gods that have the like the 8 symbol on it. Okay. You had to play the private server? Very cool. How do you like it? So let's go to, where was religion? Distribution, religion. So shrine to crater. It looks like, okay, so temples require tech. We could build a shrine though. Maybe we build a shrine like right here. I think a shrine right here would go good actually. And then 1, 2, 3. Like right here, kind of by the water. I actually really like the look of that. Oh, that's right. I need furniture. I need to get carpentry. I need to get carpenters up so we can start getting furniture made. That's right. I guess we'll go down here, build a bit of a woodcutter's camp, and then maybe see, I could do, I don't want to build in the flower field because the flower field's really pretty. Maybe try, although we might maybe try getting carpentry up like right here. Get a couple carpentry buildings up over here. And then that way we can, once we have those carpentry buildings up, we can then start producing some furniture, start getting those quality of life things going. Have you heard the hit depression mecha anime of early 2000s about the guy who needs to pilot the mech, just Shinji? They're doing a Evangelion collab? I mean, I guess, you know, fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough. I get it is still a big popular anime that I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I just sort of am. I shouldn't be, but I am. And I don't know why, actually. Thinking about it, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do one sooner. I guess, like, it's maybe maybe a bit of a weird melding of worlds, but from the perspective of, well, this is a popular thing. This is a popular thing. We can combine it with another popular thing. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do it sooner. Home. Let's build another longhouse. Let's build a longhouse, like, right here. I can build a longhouse like right here, actually, and it's just barely gonna fit. So we'll build a longhouse like right here, kind of close to that town square area. Yeah, this should fit. So we're gonna build one right there as well. Try to get up to 30. I might put some more longhouses like here and here. Over here, I do want to... Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to build on the flower field. I'm gonna build right here some carpentry stuff, so that way I can just grab the wood from here immediately right there for use. And kind of by that same token, I'll have the wood cutter camp set up here. That'll just move into this guy. Excuse me, hiccups. Apologies. Monster Hunters 2 trial fights in Final Fantasy 14. One for the Rathalos, one for Wild's flagship. 3 alliance raids for Eva. It's really funny because Nier Automata makes sense because it's at least like a Square IP. Oh, that's good. I hadn't thought about IP. That's actually a good point. I kind of just assumed that they... Well, I guess Nier Automata, they are the same IP, so I can see that coming in for sure. Load 96. Thank you for the raid further. Thank you. Welcome in. How are y'all doing? Hope you had a wonderful stream. Hope you had a fantastic time. Let me give you that shout out here. Let me give you that. How is Oxygen not included, by the way? Have you played it before? I played it a while back. I quite enjoy it. It's a very fun game. It's very... In my mind, it's stressful because I'm like, I need oxygen now, right? I'm like, I need oxygen now, but it is quite fun. Doing good. I appreciate the raid in though. Yeah, tell me about how it went. You played it a bunch, but never got past the mid game. That's kind of where I ended up stopping. So I need to get back. I need to get back into it so that I can get through. I'd probably start a new colony and do a little bit better, but I need to get through the mid game because that is where I sort of gave up. How are you liking it now? I just feel like we should be getting more fish because it's like we have... Oh, okay. Actually, no, we don't. Okay, actually, we don't really have... I guess we have a lot more people now, so we are actually eating more fish than we can hold. I suppose the solution is to just make this bigger and get more fishermen, right? Currently roadblocked by plastic. You're playing the DLC, so you need a second base up and running to import oil from. Oh, smart. I think I also was playing the DLC when we did it, but I don't quite remember how all the mechanics... I don't think I made it as far as needing plastic, so you're doing better than I am. How are you liking it, though? How's the base been coming along? We're just coming in. Hi, my name's Shatters. I do a lot of strategy and sandbox games. Right now we're playing a really fun sandbox game called Song of Six, which is just this, like, fantastic colony sim. Not city builder. I mean, I think we'll get to the point where it's almost a city builder just by pure volume of how much there is, or how big the colony sizes can get in this. Because I believe colony sizes do get up to, like, the thousands, which I'm very excited to see. I'm very excited to see it, actually. But yeah, right now we are running kind of like a fish person colony. And I'm trying to get our production up and running and getting more food because we need a lot more food. We need a lot more food per day. It's fun. Your main base is pretty self-sufficient now, especially once your cool guys start spitting out more cold liquid. Ooh, nice. That's right, because heat is like also a problem. There's so many like mechanics that are part of the game. It really is so cool. How it, like, because it's like you don't think about heat dissipation, and then it's like, but you need to, because that's going to be something you're going to run into, right? That's going to be a problem you're going to run into if you don't. All right, let's get up to 10 fishermen here, and then that should get us a lot of production here, because that's, yeah, we are efficiency. Oh, I need to build more things for efficiency though, because now we're too big. So auxiliaries, do this. And then do like do like this, and then do kind of like this. Okay, and then we're back to full efficiency. But no, the heat dissipation is definitely a part where I was kind of like, I'm not entirely sure if I'm doing this right, because I kept running people were always just way too hot. But I did find a couple cool areas, so I'm like, this is good. But then I started melting the cool areas on accident because I just generated so much heat. I'm like, I thought I had something. I thought I was doing something well, and I wasn't. I thought I was good, and then I wasn't good. It was very sad. But yeah, no, tell me about your colony. It sounds like a fun time. It is. I like hearing about how people do like colony sims and the like, just because there's so much like creativity you can do with them, you know? All right, I can accept more people because it's going to be more workers. So we're now up to 26 people. We have the fishery over here is pretty good. So 10 people work the fishery. I think if we keep a rate of roughly a third our workforce on fishing, we should be able to maintain it. And actually, once we okay, so actually our storages are full, which is insane. Because I was not expecting that to happen so quickly. And then once these guys are done building this over here, people will go back to the fishery. Insufficient workers available. I was gonna say they should go there. Okay, so we have 12 essentially free workers right now, it looks like. Which means we can definitely get like some nice carpentry up. Because if we can get carpentry up and running, we can get some... Actually, sorry, we need a combination of carpentry and wood cutting. So we're gonna go to our... was it farms? No, woodcutter, sorry. For woodcutter, we want to do areas that have like really bright colors. Unfortunately, this is about this could be better, but this is gonna have to do. Could be better, it's gonna have to do for now though. And we can actually, and I forgot, we can make our brush a little bit bigger here to make this go a little faster. So kind of do a little bit of this, and we're going to try and get enough for 5 people here. We'll get 5 people on this, 5 people on wood cutting, plus plus what we have should be enough to get a good production of just furniture started. Because that's kind of what we're going to be going for, is just getting some furniture up so that my people can be nice and happy and have a bed to sleep on. Because right now they don't exactly have that. That beds are a bit of a foreign concept to us. They are a little bit of a foreign concept right at the moment, but they won't be for forever. They won't be for forever, I assure you. One day we'll learn the mysterious technology of putting down something to sleep on, and when that happens, I think we'll be damn near invincible. Okay, and then so that's gonna do that. Let's also activate the job to build this guy so we can get our latrine up. Which I still can't quite. Yeah, so we're now furniture is basically our biggest roadblock right now. We just need to get some. We just need to get some made. I'll clear out all this. Like, we can't quite finish these because we don't have furniture yet. But then once we clear those out, and then I'll get my carpentry up over here and I'll make kind of like an L shape, I think. Make sort of an L shape right here. And then that way I can try to get just a really nice, I want to try and get maybe like 5 carpentry benches. I think that'll get me about 5 furniture per day, which isn't a lot, but it's, like I said, it's all about starting points. It's all about starting points right now. So right now, if we go up to here, so according to this, we produce essentially double our cost per day, which I like. I do like that. Let's bring in the 2 more immigrants. Okay, so we have 14 workers, which is great. They're going to build all this here. I'm just going to kind of let them do odd jobbers so that we actually get stuff built, and then I'll start focusing on the carpentry. Or sorry, furniture. I keep calling it carpentry. It's furniture production is what I mean. This is so cool. This is so cool. I love seeing them go about their little days. Actually, we can check here. Okay, we are fantastic on loyalty, fantastic on happiness. For population, native, higher values, more fulfillment. They've been born in, okay, so we just don't have any nobles, or we haven't had any people be born yet, so we don't have fulfillment there. For access, housing, current value is 71%. Oh, because people like it when there's excess housing. They don't like being right at the limit. They don't like being right at the limit, which is fair enough. And then, so access could definitely get better, but it's fine for now. Same with food. They don't like having us be damn near about to starve. We're not starving, but they don't like that we're close to it. So we need to figure out a way to get around that. For services, let's see, food stall, 37. Access, okay. I think this is good. I think because we don't want the higher value. No, we want to have higher value. So it is going up over time. This, I guess, just takes a little. I guess it just takes a little time for it to reach that 100% here. It looks like starfish lizard. Ooh, wait, what's a starfish lizard? That sounds cool. Wells, again, kind of the same deal. I mean, our things are just in the center of town, right where people live. So they should definitely be able to. Oh, I think the reason it's no available service is because I don't have any food. Because it's like the second I get a fish, it is immediately eaten. Once we have fish, I then use the fish. Like a lizard in the water doing a starfish pose. Oh yeah, he was kind of. They do kind of do. I love how whenever they swim, they just like flop. It's such a cute little. It's such like a cute little pose. They're just like, oh, yeah, like look at him. He's just like flopping right there. He's just hanging out. More and better shrines would do it. We should be allowed to wear more clothes. They'd also like furnitures and eggs. Okay. I forgot that we liked eggs and fish. So I have the fish, but I don't have the eggs. Do lizards they do need boats, actually. They specified in our lore as well. We are only semi-aquatic, so we really like being near the water, but we can't like just live in the water entirely. That is unfortunately not something we're able to do. And our people are actually like incredibly sad about it as well. Our people are actually really sad about that fact as well. All right, it's time to build some carpentry. Carpenter. Damn, the Skyrim Lizard Lord lied to me, right? You can't trust him. You can't trust him. Not one bit. All right, we're gonna do kind of like a square here. You do kind of like a square here because I want some storage for wood and furniture and to put wood and furniture in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do kind of like a 5x5. Yes, do like a 5x5 there, and then I'll put like my little nubs around the side here. It is kind of a bummer we're right in the flower patch, but that's okay. Is landlover a slur for these people? It is because they actually specified. Actually, sorry, no, I don't want this to be carpentry. I want this to be storage. Carpentry is going to be the one connected to this guy. They specified that they find people who don't. The reason we dislike everybody is because they don't feel the call to the depths that we do, and we think they're kind of weird for that. So we try to keep our distance from them. Because we're like they don't want to just swim into the ocean. They're so weird. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then there we go. We think everyone else is a bit of an oddball for that one. Your corn is grown? Hell yeah. How's the rest of the colony going, out of curiosity? And then, okay. And then I'll place crate, and then crate. And then I'll have like little antecedent workshops here. Oh, I need to have doors. That's right. Need to have a way inside and out of the building. Antecedent little doors here. And now let's get our carpenter workshops up. So we're gonna use the brush for this one. Use the brush. And we're gonna be like, okay. I want to do maybe kind of like this, and then kind of like this. I don't know why I'm settling on this shape. I guess it's just not. I like the fact that it's not it's not just a square. I'm still working on just not doing everything as squares. Okay, we're getting there. How goes Rumbled at home? I hope. Well, this isn't quite RimWorld, but I like to think of it's a distant related cousin. How are you doing though, Twitch? Hope you're having a good day. What are you up to? Moved to strives to survive, but it's going slow, waiting for traders to get penny-oxalin production. Ooh, penny-oxalin production is nice. Are you still on the, what do you call it, tropical map? The rainforest map, or did you move on? And what are you up to, Twitch? What are you doing today? All right, dealing with that, and then 1, 2, 3. Kind of like, oh, but I can't do that. I can't do it like that, so I have to do... Okay, so actually, what I need to do, I need to get rid of this guy. I need to make this room a 6x6. If I make this room a 6x6, that's actually way better for me. So we're gonna grab this and actually make it a 6x6 there. And then go to crates. And you know what? This will give me a little bit extra storage as well, so I'm not gonna complain. Not gonna complain about it. This is not the same village as yesterday. Unfortunately, looks like the village from yesterday as a tutorial village. I don't get to like continue that run into like a new game, which is a bit of a bummer. So we are in a new village now, but it's a new cooler village, I will say. We're cooler now. We're way cooler. It's gonna be great. Actually, sorry, these need to be 7x7. There we go. There we go. Gonna be a big old warehouse, but it's gonna be. This is where we're gonna dump. I'm gonna move my wood out of here and into here probably. Now we're in the but now we're in the real thing. Now we're in like the full. We're in the full game now. We are in the full game now, which means we can and probably will just like die. The game will now allow us to perish, and I'm fairly certain it's going to encourage it. I got a feeling this isn't going to end well for us, as it were. It never does, after all. It never does. Damn sea lovers, you know it. You know it. I mean, who doesn't love the call of the ocean, right? Who doesn't love it? Prepare to be invaded by the hill people. If we're gonna get invaded by anyone, we're gonna get invaded by Kongan, which are the bug people, actually. But they have like an arrow pointing to us. I don't know if that means they can trade with us or they're like aggressive towards us. But they have 4.26 thousand people. We have like 20. We have 28 people. We have 31 people now, though. The East? Yeah, the East is, not... Well, really, nowhere is a good place for us, actually. Nowhere is a good place for us, but we're working on it. We're gonna build ourselves up. It's gonna be great. I see nothing but good things in our future, I assure you. I assure you there's nothing but good things in our future. Probably. And then... let's do like this... and then do a little bit like this, and then a little bit like this, and there we go. This is at 1300 corn. Hell yeah. I just say be careful to watch the value. You don't want your corn to spike your colony value, and then suddenly you're getting raided. You're getting raided because you have too much corn. You have too much corn, and the game has decided that that actually means you're like the wealthiest person alive. All right, and let's get workbenches. Okay. So I can put a workbench here, and a workbench right here. And then, I mean, I could put one right here, but I'm gonna kind of put one right here, because I want to try to, like, make it sort of slap together in how it comes together here. I just think that would look neat, right? I just think that'd be cool. You require more corn. I mean, you can always have more corn, right? You never, I would argue you can never have too much of it. You can never have too much of this stuff. Okay, I do kind of like that. Then for the auxiliary stations, throw some of these auxiliary stations in here. Just try to get our efficiency up a little bit since it is a little low. All right, and there we go. Just like that, we put a door right here, put a door right here. Actually, I do want to turn this into a wall, so that actually works out. And just like that, we have a pretty nice carpentry workshop, and I can like kind of add on more stuff to it later, which will be cool. I know everything must be Soviet brutalist efficiency. I disagree. Oh, that's right. I need a storage. I forgot I need a storage. I put a storage right here. I put a storage like right there. All right, nice. There we go. I don't need everything to be a max Soviet brutalist efficiency because I want it to look pretty. That's the thing about these games. I'm gonna die because I'm gonna try making my village look pretty instead of efficient. And you know what? I'm okay. I've accepted that, and I'm okay with that fact, actually. I've accepted the fact that that's how I'm going to die, and I'm just gonna have to live with it. I'm just gonna have to live with it. Now here's the thing. I can live with that. Can you? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Build a house like right here, I guess. Can build a house like right here, kind of close to the workshop. I'll probably end up putting another workshop like around here. Probably put another workshop that connects like here and goes out this way, and maybe one down here as well, depending on the size. No whimsy allowed. It's all whimsy. It's nothing but whimsy. I'm gonna be so damn whimsical, and you can't stop me. All right, some people are going to be homeless. Should have built it. If you don't want to be homeless, then build your home faster, guys. It's that simple. Every street corner, a battle station, every elementary school, double as a garrison. I mean, we are. Well, no, we're defensive in the sense that we're fish people and we're defending a moat. That's pretty nice. Fish. I imagine if anyone could defend a moat well, it would be us, right? If any civilization out here could defend all of this, it would probably be defend a moat. It'd be the fish people. You know, you're gonna need to build this. I'm kind of homeless. Literally, yeah. It's a great motivator. Build this, or you don't get to sleep in a bed tonight. I don't know why more people don't do this. This is fantastic. Homeless mega mind you? No, not that. Okay, it's not that bad. I don't know if we should be accepting more people right now because we don't really have any food. But it's probably fine. It'd be so whimsical. Some people are going to be homeless, not very whimsical. I think of it as like an unending adventure. It's just instead of getting to take a long rest at the tavern, you take a very short rest on the cold, hard ground, and then you get to build your house the next day. Roll your d20 for peasant labor. Let's see how well you do. Let's see how well you do. All right, these guys. I mean, I'm trying to get them to build all the wood and stuff in here. It's just taking them a while. But yeah, rice is due for harvesting as well. I like rice, but I'm definitely more of a corn guy, just because with corn you can go, what do you call it? With corn, it's like you plant it once, you harvest it once, you have some big harvest, but you don't have to like have a guy constantly harvesting and planting all the time. You can have your planter double as like another thing as well, which is really good, right? That's the big point. Is that if we, as long as, at least for me in like RimWorld and really any colony sim game, is like time you spend planting is time that character could spend doing literally anything else. Not that it's like bad to be planting. You need people to plant so that you can like, make your stuff. But if you want, if you have the option to plant, if you get to the point where you have enough stored that you can then start going for like longer term crop yields, that'll get you a surplus. That's what I like to aim for, which is why I don't know if we're going to stay on fish forever, just because like fish is good for us. Don't get me wrong. Fish is very good for us. We produce a lot of fish. The problem with that though, is that it takes a lot of people to do it and they're always fishing. So essentially those people that are fishing could be doing some other kind of labor, if they're not fishing. So that's kind of where I need to figure it out. All right, and then so we have 8 carpenters in this area, which is really nice. Also, small thing, but I absolutely love this. The carpentry tables look different. Like the different carpentry tables have different sprites. It's a small thing, but I think it really adds a lot to it. I think I really like that. Same like right here, like we have our storage bins. They're like all different storage sprites. I think that's, I know it's a small detail, but it's just one I really like. It's one I'm a big fan of. Okay, so we should start getting workers in here, and we are down to, okay, so we are down to, so we have 11 workers that are not currently employed anywhere. Okay, so what can we do with that? I can get 3 more people, so that number's going to go up to 14 now. So we have 14 people. I think we put 5 of them are going to go down here. 5 of them are going to go into the woodcutter camp because we're going to need that. First things first, though, let's go to the warehouse here. I'm going to add one as a delivery person. I'm going to then set the settings to this. I'm going to set, we have, how many here? We have 12 bins. I'm going to set 9 for wood and then 3 for furniture. Because this is just going to be my furniture area right now. And then that should be good on that front. Okay. And then people will haul wood there. And this will just serve as secondary storage. Eventually, I'm going to start moving my wood out of here into here and make this more of a fish storage. I wonder if I might be better off. I wonder if I might be better. Well, actually, no, I'm also going to go to the fishery here. And then I think we go to the fishery and just increase its size again. Essentially, I need about 1/3 of my population always fishing if I want to be able to, like, not starve to death, right? We build a wagon, have a guy trading out mediocre village goods. We can, actually. We can't. Well, we can't yet. We have to wait till the market's done being constructed, which is what the furniture is for. So the good news is we have this furniture here that's now being produced. And as that furniture gets produced, we can then start putting it into the latrines, so our people have somewhere to use the bathroom. We can put it into the market so we can start trading, and then we can put it into the woodcutter camp so that we can have a self-sustainable form of wood for our carpenters here. So it looks like it actually takes about 16, at full capacity, it takes about 16 wood per day to produce 4 of these. The good news is, unlike our previous guys, we don't have like a debuff or anything. We don't have like a racial debuff to this. I don't think we have, I can check, but I don't think we actually have like racial debuffs to any kind of work. We have a lot of stuff we like. A lot of stuff we like and dislike. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. That's a lot there. Very good. All village must master their woodcraft. We're gonna be polishing so much wood and making the best damn furniture out there. Okay, actually, sorry, there are things we are bad at. We are really good at fishing. We are really good at iguana ranching. We're kind of bad at everything else. Unfortunately, we are bad at opiate farming. We are bad at opiate farming. We only get 50% fulfillment, so we don't really enjoy doing it either. But we don't, across the board, we don't really have any likes or dislikes, which is really nice. Oh, wait, sorry, that's actually fulfillment. What is skill? Okay, so we have a slight skill debuff. It's only a 20% skill debuff, not a 50. So if we have people do that, they're not going to be super like happy, but they're not going to, we can make up for that in other ways, right? We can make up for that with like nice houses or bathrooms or other amenities that make a city, right? Other amenities that make a city. And then we're doing good right here. So I really just got to get fish, honestly. I just got to get, I think once we get these, because that's good. Okay, so that's going to be 1, 2, and then, so that's going to be 3, and then that's going to be 8. So I'm going to have 5 workers left over. So I'm going to add 5 more workers to the fishery here. We can make, yeah, exactly. We can make it up to them by destroying the neighbors with opium. It's nice because they, what do you call it? Then I have less competition, and then there's also less people. Then they also, what do you call it? Then they'll be happy because they're getting rid of opium. I'm gonna make a second fishery. I don't really know if there's a reason. I don't really know if there's a reason to. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having multiple little fisheries around here. I don't want to just have like a big, massive, mega area. I think that'll be a little, what do you call it? Not lame, but I think that's not what I want to go for. So we can actually have, I think, 6 fishermen because we just accepted another 3 people. So we'll go like down here, basically. And we'll go to like over here, and then we'll kind of do like this. Kind of do like this a little bit right here. That's 5 fishermen, which is pretty good. And then we might just go for 10. I might just get another 10, another capacity for another 10 fishermen, actually. I think that could be worth doing. 8. Let's do like these guys over here. 9. And 10, 11. You know what? We can do 11. Screw it. Why not? We're growing. We can afford it. Besiege their settlements with giant flaming opium-loaded trebuchets. They're just getting hit with the opium trebuchet. I don't know if I should be happy or sad about this. On the one hand, it's we're getting opium. We're getting hit with the opium crisis. On the other hand, it's, you know, it's pretty nice. It could be worse. All right, auxiliaries. And then do like this. We can try to like make it a little nicer. Just kind of try to change the direction these guys are in. Just change the look of it all. Maybe do like a little like that. Again, just trying to add a little bit of flair. I want a little bit of whimsy if I can. If I may be so bold, I would like a bit of whimsy in my colony. All right, that's going to be a ton. Yeah, so that's going to be like a ton of wood there, but it's fine because we have a ton of wood is the thing, right? We have a ton of it, so it works out really well. The whimsy will be their downfall. The whimsy is, I guarantee you, is going to be my downfall. I'm going to spend too much time doing whimsical, useless projects and not enough time building like defenses, and then I'm going to get raided and I'm going to die. That is the fate of most of my colonies and colony sims, and I fall victim to it every time, and I'm never gonna. You can't stop me. Despite constantly falling victim to it, I'm not going to stop. All right, so we have... Yeah, so we're just building these guys. It's going to take a bit to get the furniture. Honestly, I could even build more carpenters. Actually, I wonder if I look at the other races, like how many want to join? One. Okay, so really it's only the other races only have like one guy that wants to join. For us, though, we have a lot. I guess because there's a lot of us here, so we're happy. Well, there's a lot of our people here, so a lot of our people want to come and like help out, essentially, right? I mean, that makes sense to me. That makes sense in my mind. But yeah, once this guy gets built, that'll be a lot of fish. I mean, I'm not starving right now. If we see here, I have a production rate higher than my consumption rate, but this entire second fishery should let me actually get ahead on food, essentially. Too many koi ponds, not enough ditches. What if we put koi in the ditches? Like, they're not going to be living their best life, but they'll still be hanging out, right? Like, they'll be doing their, well, not their best, but they'll be alive. That's got to count for something, I think. I mean, well, actually, they probably, maybe, okay, hear me out. What if we make them, like, really angry koi? Because we could go and get it so that they're, like, really angry. Because koi can get big, right? They can get, like, I don't know if they have, like, the teeth for fighting, but maybe they could, like, you know, ram into someone really, really quickly and heavily. That might work out. You have 194 days of food. You are, yeah, I think you're good on food. I think you're going to be good on food, actually, communism. That sounds pretty good. I'm also going to go in here. I'm going to lower amount of wood crates to 4 because I already have plenty of wood here. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to raise the fish crates to 6. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And then hopefully now that we have all these guys down here, we're producing how much food? We are producing over double our food per day. That's really, really, that's good. That's good to see, right? So we should hopefully start to get storage. I think we hold off on getting above 39 guys right now until we get a little bit more food and storage and we build some of these other buildings that we need. Although if we build them now, I could probably get all the new people and just put them straight into carpentry workshops, right? Like, we could totally do that. It's got a quest for a red planet. You're both curious and mildly worried. Ooh, that's a fun one. That is I hope you enjoy, because that's a very fun quest. It's a very good one, actually. Wood. We are using a lot of wood. I think we have enough wood to be able to finish making the furniture we need to build all this. Right now, my odd jobbers are kind of just wandering. So I think we go and I think we build another little carpentry workshop here. I know pottery would be a nice thing, but we don't have the stone for pottery is the problem. We do not have the stone for pottery workshop. A sweatshop. It's not a. It's legally distinct from a sweatshop. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never run such a thing. I am appalled that you would even. I'm appalled you would even accuse me of such an act. I would never. Your streamer run a sweatshop, perish the thought. Perish the thought right now, or you'll end up in the sweatshop. I mean, you won't end up anywhere because there's no such, we don't have a sweatshop. Fun isn't bring the warships kind of fun. Yeah, you're gonna want to bring the warships for that one. You're gonna want to bring some of the warships for that one. I don't think it's in, well, actually, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you. You'll find out when you get there. You'll find out when you get there. Place this here. I'll place a door right here for a workbench. Well, first we gotta get storage. Get storage like right here. And then some aux stations here. And then I can do a workbench like right here. And do a workbench like right here as well. I can only fit 2. I could make it go a little bit longer and maybe try to get maybe a little bit longer, a little bit higher. No, I don't. I think because this will get us up to what? This will get us up to 6 workbenches. And then I guess I'll just have a bigger guy kind of down here. But we already have so much population. No, because I also need people on woodcutters. This is fine. I'm getting a little too greedy here. This is more than enough of a good start. So 2 onslaughts and a legion. Yeah, that should actually be good. That actually, I'm trying. Well, actually, if I remember that fight, if I remember that fight correctly, I think it just does. I think that one does scale depending on your current fleet like deployment cost. So essentially, the more you bring, the more they're gonna have. So I guess theoretically you could go bring in like a single ship, and then they're still gonna probably throw like a bare minimum of 5 or 6 at you. But maybe if you bring in like a single Doom and you're really confident in your piloting skills, it might just work out. It might just work out actually. Stored. You know what I'm gonna do? I think maybe I add another guy here. Actually, hold on. What is my current capacity? Use crates. Workload. Workload is 100%. They might have too much to do in the room. Might need. Oh, okay. Workload is low. It means some of the workers have nothing to do and are wasting their time. Oh, okay, no. So basically, we're at 30. So basically, I just don't have a whole lot of stuff to haul here. So I don't really have to worry about that all that much. And then, is this a door? I think this might be a door right here. I should probably turn this into a proper wall so we can go and do that, because I want this to look pretty. Things must look pretty or I will be sad. There we go. And I'll probably build another carpentry little nub right here, and that'll get me, I'll try to get a total of maybe 10 benches, I think would be good. If we can get a total of 10 benches on our in our carpentry area, because I think each bench produces, I don't remember how much each bench produces, but I think it produces a fair amount. If we can get that, then we will be in I think a pretty good spot, just when it comes to raw furniture output. Because yeah, right now we're only producing like, what, not even 4 per day? Is it because of hauling? I don't know why they should have trouble hauling, theoretically. Oh, I guess because they're not, I guess because they're hauling wood over here. Okay, I'm gonna lower this down to like 1 crate just for the janitor, and then the rest of, most of the wood is gonna go into this building now. That's what we're gonna do. So that way these guys don't waste time hauling everything. They can just grab the wood from right here and move back. And then as far as wood itself is concerned, we are going to actually go and just have some of my guys be woodcutters for a little bit. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Gonna just kind of have them go cut some wood for a little bit, just because I need... Oh, wait, no, don't do that. Sorry. Not wood cutting. I need fell tree. Different commands. Different commands. We actually have been using quite a bit of wood, and we're almost out. We are almost out because we're using it to make all these things. They are... I think we'll have enough. I don't know if we'll have enough, actually. I don't know if we'll have enough. So we're going to manually cut some wood here just to make sure we do. Just to make sure we get there. And then once this guy gets up and running... This guy, I'm probably gonna have to increase woodcutter construction, actually. I'm probably gonna have to make that guy bigger as well, just so that I can fit him in. Or sorry, just so that I can actually get enough passive wood generation back to here. Thank you for the follow as well, Jester. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I apologize. Ads just started, so we'll pause real quick. We will take a pause, but I really appreciate it. It's very kind. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. How's your day going? I will, what do you call it? I'll also, I don't know when ads procs for you, so I'll say it again once we're out of ads as well. But yeah, 2 onslaughts and a legion should be good for that fight. That should be a fun one. I recall quite liking that one. As far as populate, wow, there's a lot of people that want to join us. That is a lot of new potential. That is a lot of potential new recruits. Okay. I think it might be time to get a little bit of settlement over here. Because I need a core. I need to get quarry and the like, right? More housing, always more rectangles. I'm so sad that the game is forcing me to use rectangles for my housing. I am actually quite sad about that. I am a little bit sad. What I can sort of do to kind of cheat, because I can't, unfortunately, I can't like directly tell the game, hey, I want you to put this person in this area or in this house. So like theoretically, I could potentially have this guy be over here. He live over here and try to walk over here for work. Actually, I wonder, maybe there's like a radius where I can like, is there like maybe a building radius I can add so that it doesn't, oh, it's homeless and homeless work odd jobbers. 12% furniture. Yeah, we don't have enough furniture. I just need to figure out a way to where I can make like a little outpost over here on the map and not have my people spend the entire day walking across the map, basically. That's what we're trying. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I don't want them doing that, right? This is going to be our main area, but I do need to have a little something just so that I can get like the stone over to here. There's also some of these birds, which my people like because they really like their eggs, which are really good. There's brick and then iron as well. So like this area over here is a very vital area because there's a lot of good stuff here. Every building must be a pyramid. Look, they need to be pyramids so when Ra comes back, he has a place to land. Otherwise, he's going to send my civilization back to the Paleolithic age again. You know, unless some plucky colonel, unless a plucky colonel and a linguist happen to step through that weird metal disc outside of town and, I don't know, ignite a revolution of some kind. You see, if you bring up anything even remotely to Stargate, I'm gonna make a Stargate reference because I love Stargate. I love Stargate. You can't have me not make a Stargate reference because Stargate is just cinema. Why would I not? Why would I not just make more Stargate references? You don't understand. I must make some more Stargate references. But yeah, I need to figure out how I can like get guys specifically to settle over here and like make a little settlement over here so that way I'm able to I'm not spending my entire time just walking around pretty much. I mean, I can collect stone. If there's like stuff I need stone for, like buildings and whatnot, and like for the janitor, I can just collect it from down here. But that's gonna run out. So like for a debt, especially because if we want to get to like, actually, I think there is. I could have sworn I saw like a hauling. Where was it? Like their mines refining. Welcome back from ads, guys. Welcome back. You did not miss anything because I don't do anything during the stream. I mean, I yap, but I don't. I try not to do anything crazy. Hauler. Okay, actually, hold on. Maybe we do these, right? We need... Okay, loading stations do very large quantities of a selected resource to unloading stations. The transport requires livestock to operate. Best place near the resources you want to move, not their destination. And then unloading station accepts deliveries from the loading station, which can be then redistributed nearby. They are much more efficient than hauling by hand if the daily throughput is large enough. Requires a lot of workers to operate at good efficiency. So theoretically, what I could do then is I would set up like a little colony over here and then set up. And then I would just have these guys be like mining. I just have them like mine stuff. And then they would just mine it and then bring it back over here with loading stations, right? So we probably then actually want to try getting livestock, which would be husbandry. That'd be the war beast pasture. Well, those are mounts for my soldier. You. they produce meat. They're needed to populate pastures. I don't actually know if it means, okay, okay, so it produces just a okay, so it just produces the livestock thing. So this produces just pure livestock. These got, oh, the onyx actually seem really good. They produce a lot of cotton as well, it looks like. Hell yeah. But yes, welcome in, Jester. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Auroch. Okay, and then the Baltic crawler breeder. Okay, very cool. So I guess we oh wait, the Globdians though. I definitely want to get these guys. Wait, they produce so much as well. We definitely want to get these guys. So I need to research. I need to figure out how I research things. The tutorial did not introduce me to the concept of how to use the tech tree. So I'm not entirely sure how to actually use this. Let's see, blocks by requirements requires population over 50. But it costs innovation as well. I'm guessing that's got to be like a tech I learned, right? Really want hegemony blueprints with rating Jongla like nuke reputation, or yeah, that's kind of, well, you could try to do it stealthily though. If you turn off your transponder, go in with phase ships, and then use the story point, you are able to raid it without them knowing it's you. You will have to escape before they catch you. If they catch you and they find out, then they'll know it's you. But you can do it. It's difficult because it's supposed to be, especially if you're raiding like Jongla. Honestly, I wouldn't raid Jongla. I would raid Chico because I don't think Jongla has heavy industry. So you would need to go somewhere with heavy industry to have like a good chance of actually making, what do you call it, getting the blueprints you're after. So yeah, you want somewhere with heavy industry. Technically, you can use any ships to go close, but phase ships, if you use the sensor skill point with going dark, makes you literally invisible. And then you're gonna need a lot of Marines. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a military colony. It just has to have, actually, yeah, not military. Just have heavy industry or higher. If it is a military and is heavy industry, I don't know if that affects what kind of the quality of blueprints drop. It might, but I don't know for certain. Okay, refining. Where do I learn how to learn, I suppose? I know this game has a tech tree, which implies the existence of a way to go down it. Okay. That's logistics, maybe? Not logistics, not water, not procreation, not military, not law, administration, laboratory. What do I need to build a laboratory? In a laboratory, they examine nature and innovation. Requires level Emeria. Oh, okay. So I think I have to get a nobility first before I can start getting a laboratory. So I basically have to prove I'm not just a hobble on the ground. I kind of like that because in RimWorld you just kind of show up and you start researching. In this one, it's you have to have the requisite nobility and infrastructure to afford something like that. Is there a troop transport phase ship, or do you just have to buy a ton of phase ships? I think phase tenders have an okay, if I recall correctly, I think phase tenders have an okay amount of troop transport. What you could do, you could try using the yeah, no, I mean, you'd have to, granted, I don't know what your skill tree looks like, but you're definitely going to want the skill that increases ground operations and reduces your sensor profile. Possibly also transverse jump if you haven't done the Galatia quest line yet. But if you have done it, the Galatia quest line, I believe you get it just for existing at least, which is nice. That part's nice at any rate. Transverse jump makes it easier to escape, but it's not a necessity. What you can also do, actually, sorry, how much help do you want with doing this, or do you want to kind of figure it out on your own? Because I can tell you, I have a lot of knowledge. I got a lot of knowledge about this because I've played a lot of Star Sector. But I don't want to go, I don't want to I don't want to give too much away. If you want to kind of figure out how to do it for yourself. You'll figure it out. Just need another phase ship to buy. I think it's just phase tender would be the best one. I think that's the only one that has like decent troop transport. It's not even a lot. If it's not enough, then it might be better. Then you might just want to go for like a Valkyrie or something. It's not as good as, it's not as, I guess, easy to hide with as a phase ship, but it's still like only a destroyer. It's not going to be on radar all that much. So that also is a way to go. I haven't really done a lot of stealth raids. I'm more of a I show up and then you die kind of fella. That's how I conduct most of my raids. All right, how's food looking? Consumption rate. Yeah. As far as food is concerned, I mean, I just got 10 more people. We're probably gonna need another fishing area. Ideally, I'd want to upgrade the fishing areas. Advanced fishery tech. That would be really, really nice. But it's for transporting troops specifically, not just having to have. Having just to have afflictor's nice. I like to go all the way to the Doom just because I actually found I really enjoyed piloting the Doom last run. Last run I found out I really enjoy piloting the Doom. Although AI can kind of use it okay. Revenant. Ooh. Oh wait, is Revenant? Yeah, sorry, Revenant is the name of the phase tender, right? I think that's what it's called. I think it's the Revenant phase tender, actually. I think I was mixing up my names. You could probably just buy like a few Valkyries and stealth in. If you have the sensor, I forget what the skill name is called, but if you have the skill that makes it to where your sensors are like you can go down even farther when going dark, then you should be fine with if you use Valkyries. Then you're probably fine if you use Valkyries as well, because they're not too hard. Is the land here no good for fields? The land here is okay for fields. The big thing is that my people aren't very... we're lizard people and we like fish. So we're also really, really good at fishing. So like we can do some farming, but for the most part, I'm going to try to keep our farming to more like item things rather than food. So something like opium or cotton, like things we need to use, and not necessarily just eat, because we can get food elsewhere. Yeah, we have a lot of meat. Well, fish or fish, is fish meat? I probably is. All right, we have our laboratory, we have our markets. So now we're looking pretty good. We have a fair amount of homeless people, though. We do have quite a few homeless people, so we probably should go and build them a house. I completely forgot to look up what some good keybinds to get would be. Out of curiosity, how much residents? How many residents does this provide? I know the longhouse is 10. The house is 5. The apartment is 3. Okay. So longhouse is so apartment is not like an apartment building. It's like an apartment like that, like a single person would live in. We could maybe put them across the way over here. I'm just trying to think, because I'm gonna build down here for more carpentry, right? So I don't want to necessarily put them over there. I can put them like up here for now. Let's put them up here. Just try to have them be like kind of close to the throne here. I still want them to be close to the amenities. Actually, I definitely need more amenities like wells and the like. Apartment for guy, girlfriend, and that one lazy friend. Yeah, I suppose so. Probably. All right, so we'll do 1, 2, 3. So we'll do like this. We'll build this over here. Because if I look at here, actually it says load is only 66%. Load 40. It doesn't look like we're running out of load space for these guys. Is this like capacity wise, we shouldn't have enough here, but it looks like we're doing fine. We're not really reaching our max capacity at all. So maybe it's like they're like theoretically a max of 16 people can use this over the course of a day, and we have more than that. We have more than 32 because we have 2 of them, but I guess it just doesn't matter. He's a bum, but he pays rent. Hey, as long as he's paying rent, I'm happy. All right, that's all I need from him. That's all I need to see from them. Keep the rent up and we're good. We're good. All right, how are we doing down here? I mean, more fish. More fish is good. Consumption. I mean, consumption's actually stayed relatively the same. So we have about 49 people right now. I could try to get more. What are you doing? Biding time. I see. I want to build I think we build another bit of carpentry down here, and then we really expand the forest, get maybe one more house, and then I think this area is kind of complete, and then I'm going to start shifting my attention over to this area here and trying to build like another little settlement area over here for my guys to live in. So that way I can get the stone, clay, and maybe some of that iron as well if it's close enough. Actually, what? Oh, it's about to be, it's spring right now, which is really good. I'm going to tell my guys to go harvest some of this like random grain and stuff. So that way I can at least have it, because I want to have that available. So I'll go to, how many boxes? I'm actually using like none of my crates. That's actually really good though. I'll put like one on each of these guys, just so that I have it. And that way when I tell my guys to go just like forage for it, they're able to pick it up. Nice. Okay, that's really, really good. That's really, really good. If we go to our carpenter here, so we're making, let's see, we're making a little under 6 furniture per day. That is a bit unfortunate. What are you doing? Just charging. Good for you, man. Good for you. We have a lot of people just discharging right here. I guess load is pretty close, but I think we have just barely enough lavatory available for everyone, which I think is probably good. People probably like that. What I am going to do as well, now that we're almost kind of, what do you call it? I'm actually going to refurnish this room, because right now we only produce 20 wood. I'm going to want to double the size of this. I want to double the size of this fella. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Going to double the size right here. And then do kind of like this. Again, just trying to make it kind of a fun looking shape. Make it something that's not just a square. We kind of go out like this a little. And then go maybe this way. Maybe go a little bit like right here. Go like right here. Maybe do a little bit down here. And are we almost up to 10? Because I want to get up to 10 workers. Once I get up to 10 workers, I'll feel pretty good about it. And then, okay, 10 workers. Awesome. Let's also go to our auxiliaries and add some more of those, because we want to get our efficiency up as well. It's going to increase the amount we need for furniture and stone, but it's going to make it so we can actually produce just a ton of wood. Best fast food ice cream. I really like the McFlurry personally, but I'm not a big fast food ice cream kind of person, so I might not be the audience for this question. Thought you might raid the Luddic Church because like the funny flying brick. You could raid them for the funny flying brick. I would argue that's never a bad idea. I'd argue it's never a bad idea. Holy cow. Oh, okay, so we just had to okay, so we can now export and import stuff. Cool. And Emir is the rightful ruler of the land. As such, we can now conduct trade with our neighbors. A new level has been bestowed upon our name. Cool, okay. I didn't actually realize that many people wanted to show up. But that's good, because I'm gonna need that many people here to, excuse me, man all this, and then also everything else I need done. What about you, Silver? What do you think is the best fast food ice cream? I mean, as far as like our temples and stuff are concerned, like they're not hitting max load. If we look over here, we look at services, they seem to be doing all right. They seem to be doing well enough at any rate. 41%, current value, fulfillment. I mean, it's going up. Like if I go to like the food stall, okay, actually the food stall is at 100%. So we probably do want to put a second food stall somewhere, because that appears to be, a little bit too much. We also have a higher consumption rate, so some of these guys we just got can't really put them on. As much as I want to put them on farming or on fishing, I really can't. Actually, no, we're going to save them, and I'm going to put some of them over here. Thank you for the streak as well, Silver. I appreciate it. The South doesn't have Culvers. They make custard, but it's damn good custard. Yeah, I've never had a Culver. I've never had Culvers before, unfortunately. And I'd say unfortunately, because I have heard it's fantastic. I've heard it's very, very good. So I do want to one day try it. One day, if possible, I'd like to try it and see how good it is. Like, on a scale of 1 to like, I know for fast food it's good, right? But compared to just like regular ice cream you'd get at like the store or like a place, is it really that much better? Is it really that much better than just like ice cream you'd get just from elsewhere? Market load. Yeah, so we definitely need to bit another one of those guys up. As far as furniture is concerned, how much furniture do we have? I mean, we're producing, what is it, 6 per day roughly? So it'll take us about 2 days. Take us probably until the end of spring before we're able to get this guy made. It's on par with like a local ice. Ooh, that's pretty high praise, because that is, local ice cream shops are good. So if it's on par with those, that's actually pretty good of them. We're gonna just keep chopping down wood because I do need it to make sure I can actually get the furniture I need made. Is there a way to like check where the hedge has heavy industries, or you just have to look yourself? By default, is the Intel tab for planets a base game thing or a vanilla thing? If you can look up at like what features a planet has through the Intel tab, heavy industry should appear on there. And then so for that, you'd probably just want to search by colony size and just go for like, and go from there. You're still gonna have to look at the manual planets, but it might be a little faster. Off the top of my head, Chico has it. I think Chico has it, and I want to say, does anywhere else have it? It might just be Chico. It might just be Chico that has it. Because that's like that's the place in the sector, right? That's where everything is. Furniture. Okay. So I guess because they're cutting this down right now. So I'm actually gonna cancel the jobs for right here. Just because I want them to start building, I want them instead to start building my wood production land, because that'll be a lot more efficient. That'll be a lot more efficient. So yeah, they're going to finish clearing this out, and then they'll start moving the furniture over, and then we should be good. You know, the ones that are run by high schoolers, those like Tomba ice cream shops? Yeah. That's a pretty, okay, so that's actually pretty good. I do kind of want to try one day. I also want to go farther into like Florida and try a Wawa, because I've heard Wawa is very, very good as well. So I'm interested in that one, because that one's supposed to be, that's more of like a food place. That's not like an ice cream place necessarily, like for custard. But if it's so good, it's like I gotta try it, right? Chico does not in fact have heavy industry. It's an orbital. Yeah, sorry, Chico's an orbital works, not heavy industry. Yeah, I was gonna say Chico definitely does, but yeah, it's the orbital works. If you're good, the way I see it, if you're gonna raid the hegemony, you might as well go all out, and the way to go all out is to raid Chico. I mean, while you're there, you can even try stealing their pristine nano forge. I know you said you already have one, but it's not about you gaining a prestige nano forge. It's about taking one away from the hegemony, right? Garage Strike 3700. Just be better. Just have more Marines, have more ground strength than they do. It's actually that easy. Just be better than them, and then you'll win. I don't know why people have so much trouble with this. Realistically, that is just get a ton of transport ships and some phase tenders to carry the cargo, the supply, so you don't die, and do your best. How many Marines are you gonna need for that? Like 6,000? For a blueprint raid, I think blueprint is minimum 30% success. So you'd probably if you take the skill to increase raid effectiveness, you'd probably just need roughly equal numbers. You could also, I can't remember. I don't know if Flamen is still here. I don't remember if you're able to do your tactical bombardments and still be stealthy or not. If you are, then that's you could do that, and that'll get rid of a lot of the defenses, but I'm not entirely sure if that is possible. All right, plus 40 production. Yeah, so we are good on wood production now. We are 100% good on wood production. You love Culvers. You wish everyone can get to experience the joy of it. I mean, I'm sure one day I'll get to experience the joy of a Culvers. I like to think that I will, you know? I like to think that I'll get to. I can hope that I can at any rate. We should probably build a house for some of these guys that came in and now don't have one. You know, having housing for all my people is, I suppose, something I as a Amir should be able to do. 1, 2, 3. I can do like this. Yeah, I'll place this like right here. No, I won't. Sorry, I need to place it one higher. Don't do that. Cancel job. Sorry, get rid of that. Meant to move it up one more. And then when we move it up one more. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I have 1. That's space 1, space 2, space 3. There we go. And just like that, we should be able to fit most of our people here. You just not see a skill for better raids. It's under, I think it's the second green line skill. It's something like 50% increase to ground force effectiveness. It's with a couple other things as well. But I believe it's the second skill in the green line in vanilla. And it should give you that, something like that. Valkyries have ground sport package. Ooh, I think Valkyries, I think it does cap, so it's not a pure doubling, but it is very helpful as well. So yeah, if you're gonna raid Chico, actually getting some Valkyries would probably help a lot as well, instead of maybe the phase tenders. Okay, we'll get this built, we'll get some housing up, and then right, I forgot I need another food stall. Logistics. I should probably look for exporting as well. Importing and exporting. They double the effectiveness of 100 of each Valkyries, 250 Marines. That's pretty good. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it was that good. No, that's 100% worth doing, I would argue. Okay, so I don't have cloth, so I can't do that, unfortunately. They're throughout the Midwest, but other than Chicago and the Mall America, why do you deliberately visit the Midwest? I mean, I'm trying to be nice to the Midwest here, but you do raise a very good point, which is why would I visit the Midwest? What is there for me? We, the people of Congo, extend a welcome to our Amevian neighbor and offer the small gift as a token of our goodwill. Wow. That's super nice. Thank you. I don't know why I'm concerned. The AI is being nice to me. AI in games doesn't usually do that unless they're about to imminently kill me. So I'm a little concerned right now, but I'm sure it's probably fine. Okay, let's throw this down. Oh, wait a sec. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second here. I'm going to want to go to this guy. I'm going to want to build this guy a bit bigger, I think, is what I'm going to want to do. And then I could throw like another stall like back here. Maybe throw another stall like right here. And kind of do like that. Oh, I can't though, because it's getting blocked by the other side. I could do like this, and you can kind of like walk between the two of them, I guess. Okay, so now I know how I need to do this. I know how I need to redo this. There's also the Phantom, but you're not buddy enough with Tri-Attack to buy those. If you're never able to buy something, you can always kill them and take it from the spoils. That is also worth it. There's no good reason you have corn and even more corn. There's got to be something besides corn there. I'm sure there's something there worth visiting for. We're going to get rid of this, and we're going to build a better food stall. I'm also going to move my throne room. I think I can do that, right? I go throne, move throne. I just like move it over here. Do they just... Oh, don't lose it. Okay, actually, don't do that then. I don't want to do that. Cancel jobs. No, don't. Why can't I cancel my move? Okay, I guess we're just going to move the throne over there. I guess the throne will move over that way. However, has 0 weapons. It's a phase transport, 200 cap, and then doubles the effectiveness up to 200. That's right. That's right. I remember that one. I mean, when it comes down to it, if you get in a fight with the hegemony during this little expedition, you're already screwed. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I would say, you know, I would go and say, you know what? We're gonna do the best we can do. We're gonna do the best we can do, and hopefully nothing terrible happens. Hopefully nothing terrible happens and we don't get caught. Because if you get caught, you're screwed anyways, right? Let's do like a food... Okay, so let's do... I do like this. And then we're gonna have like a nice little river area here. I do like a stall. And I do like this. And then... No, we're gonna do like this. And then we're gonna go back to our shape and we're gonna make this a little bit longer. A little bit bigger. Get our stall like right here. And then do like this. And then do like this. And that'll give a lot of services to people. And then I'll probably add some more stuff. I'll probably add a market and an export depot over here as well. There we go. That's what I like to see. You'll just go with the Valkyrie spam. Yeah, Valkyrie, that might be a thing to work towards, especially if you're going to try and do more like raiding stuff. It might be worth trying to get some of those, but Valkyrie spam works for, that'll work for your current, what you're currently, you know, your current objectives are. Yeah, soybeans, county fairs, Oktoberfest, amusement parks, and that's about it, other than some major sports teams and colleges. I mean, that's a fair enough. I mean, sports are fun. Sports are fun. You have, I've never really been to Oktoberfest myself. I kind of imagine that's maybe more of a in Germany thing, but I imagine the American one is still a good time. There's soybeans. Hey, soy is cool. Soybean oil is better than peanut oil because at least I can, you know, consume soybean oil without dying. So that's a plus in my book. That's a plus in my book, if you ask me. What else? What else? Amusement parks. I really can't say anything positive about amusement parks. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm not a big fan of them. I really hate to say it. They just don't really hit for me, though. They just don't really hit the way I would wish for them to. Okay, so we can do... I think we get this little area here to like 60-ish. Once we get these up, get an export depot going, and then we can try trading with some people. And then maybe we'd get like one more house in the area. So we just have some odd jobbers around here that like build stuff when I want to build stuff in this area. And then we start moving over this way and try to get like a proper mine and stuff set up over here. Also, I need to learn some pasturing. As long as the Hedgecore world Armada isn't literally right on top of Chico when you go for it, you'll be fine. Plus, you could always just leave. I'm not going to say how. There are ways to get them to leave. So that you have a little bit more wiggle room. That's going to be up to you to find out how to do it. But they do exist, and they're quite effective. They're also pure vanilla, which is fun. Okay, so we have 10 workers available. I'm actually surprised. I thought they would have like a wooden floor here now that they have 30 of 30. I guess not. Fish. Okay, so we have 10 people. I think I want to get another set of furniture production up here because we have, I think, so each carpenter takes 4 wood to make, or uses 4 wood. So that means if I place 4 more benches, I will be meeting the capacity roughly of my woodcutter down here, which is perfect. Ideally, I'd want to be like a little bit above so that I have a nice stockpile and some excess available for, other non-furniture making tasks. But for now, that should be fine. That should be fine. How many people want to join me? It's probably a lot. 15 immigrants. That's a lot of people that want to get over here. A lot of people that want to join. I mean, looking at the load, we're fine on this, actually. Yeah, load. Yeah, even though it said like max it could serve would be like 16, I seem to be doing, I have 50 something and I'm more than able to hold the load here. So I'm not entirely sure how that calculation is done. Okay, and then over here we have just the one vendor, and they should sell to all these guys. Because before our load was way too much. We had way too much of our load. But now that we've got 3 stalls here, I think it'll be a little bit easier. And then you merchants, I think, are able to sell. Okay, so so the merchant. Okay, I see. The market is just the equivalent of the food stall, but for like regular goods. So for like clothes and stuff. I understand. Okay, so the export depot does not actually require a market. That's like an entirely separate thing. I understand how that works now. Okay, cool. As far as food is concerned, I'd like more. I mean, I could theoretically get 15 people in here to start working, right? Okay, I need to think of what I want to build next. I think I build some housing. I think I build my carpentry over here, and then I build some housing. 2 more houses here and here. 2 more houses here and here. Near enough to the food, so they should be able to get food. Well, okay, load is 100% still. Jeez. Even with the increase here, it's still 100%. I think it's just because they haven't filled it yet, actually. Food vendor. Yeah, so 1 of 1. I'm not seeing people waiting, really. See, I'm not sure. I think it's fine. I think we're good. 3 food stalls for 1 employee, I think is fine for us. And then our wells. Yeah, again, our wells are holding on. This guy's doing fine. I think we just work on getting some imports and exports going. As far as furniture is concerned, what I could do as well is I can go to population and I can go, sorry, is it access? Give them like a pip of furniture. Not allowed to furnish the subject's home, more allowed and available to increase happiness from furnishing. Okay. 0.25 per item per year. Okay, so if I have 1 here, we are going to need a lot of furniture for this. So if I have... So if this produces 3... So basically each carpenter bench produces 1 per day. Yeah, so essentially I'm going to need to get... I need to get my next I need to get my new carpentry workshop up. So we're going to build two new houses. 2 new houses, and then we're going to get these guys in. So I'll do like this. So 1, 2, 3. So like this right here. And then 1, 2, 3. We'll do kind of like this and just make it asymmetrical. Again, I just want to make it a little bit asymmetrical, give it a little bit of a more lived in. I know it's like scattered and less pretty, but I think it gives it a more lived in feel that I really like. And I'm going to make this into like a central square later. Not right now, but later. Kind of do like this here. Okay. And let's bring in our new peeps. They are going to need some more food, so I'm going to probably put some of them onto... wait, hold on. How many houses do I have? We are an Amevias here now. Okay, nice. So we can now research things. So we need to make a research lab, actually. We need to make a research lab, which is, I think, going to be a good thing to do. What does a research lab require is the question. Not religion. Was it administration? Laboratory. It just costs wood and furniture. They examine nature and gain innovation. They can be spent on technologies. Each scientist contributes to your innovation, but must also maintain existing innovation, leading to a cap in the amount of knowledge that can be obtained. If laboratories stop functioning, innovation will slowly be forgotten. Okay. So it looks like I also need to like maintain. It's like if I don't have enough of a lab, essentially, then I'll only be able to like maintain my current like knowledge. I won't be able to get more, which is actually an interesting mechanic if I'm understanding this correctly. I'm gonna make a, you know what? I'm gonna make a massive one. We're gonna make the library of Amevias here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to make the library here. It's going to be really, really cool. And then we're going to do kind of a... We'll do kind of like a... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a... This is 26. So I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13. So this is the middle here. So we're going to do like this. And we're going to do kind of like this. And then I'm going to break it up into like multiple rooms. Just because I think it would look neat that way. So we're going to do kind of like a building up here. And then we're going to go to our brush tool and do kind of like, we'll put a door right here. We'll do kind of like a, sort of like this kind of looking structure as we move over to here. And then we'll fill in this area right here. And then that will be really, really, really cool looking. We'll do kind of the same on this side. So we'll go to like right here. And then we go up to, again, I'm just trying to make things look pretty. Cause I gotta have a little whimsy in my colony. I gotta have a little whimsy, a little bit of hope for the future and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna be the smartest damn reptiles on this planet. Station. How does the station look? Item is not connected. Oh, I probably need to do doorways here. Doorway here, doorway here. Do you smell joy and whimsy? You do smell joy and whimsy. You do smell joy and whimsy. Area is not connected or an item is cutting off a piece of the room. Oh, right. I need to have a door to like the outside world. I probably have doors to the outside world here. We're going to do one here, here, and here. And then I can do here and here. Illegal, you're getting impeached. You can't stop me. Area is not connected or an item is cutting off part of the room access. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why can I not? Item must be reachable. Area is not connected or an item is cutting off part of the room access. Okay. Something's happening here. All right, let's just shrink the room and remove these. Oh, actually, wrong button. I want to expand the room is what I want. So remove these walls here. If we make like a big open like this. Okay, well, I know we're going to run into problems here. So we're going to shrink the room by placing walls. So let's place some walls, place some pillars like right here. Like this, and then maybe kind of like, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here, right here. I think I messed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because it's 5, not 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, right here. And then right here, and then right here. And then we can do kind of like this. Oh, wait, it looks kind of like a little cute cat guy, right? You guys see it? I think there's a little cute cat guy in there. Okay, and then we rotate about here. And we can do, let's do this. And this. And we'll actually make as well a little bit of a wall right here. So make this right here. And then, so this is actually, okay. And is this, did I do this correctly? Hold on. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, this is correct. I'm just looking at it weirdly. All right, go to stations. Gonna do like here. It doesn't look like I have anything but stations actually for this. So I'm gonna try to make kind of, like I said, I want to make it kind of like haphazardy. Feel very like lived in. So I'm just gonna kind of throw them about. This is already a ton of workers. I'm gonna probably set a cap. I don't need this many workers. We do not need this many workers. So we'll definitely have a cap on them. I could go like right here and do like a little kind of like this. And then maybe throw one right here that just looks like this. Maybe one down here right there, and one kind of right here. I don't want to place anything in front of the door because I'm going to need that, obviously. Do like this though. You do this, and then maybe here. It's kind of a mess of a research lab, but I think that adds to like the... I think that adds to the charm of it all, right? I think that adds to the charm of it all. Maybe I can even I can fit this guy in right here. Ooh, wait, I can fit... Oh, I can fit this in right here. There we go. Yeah, and I just want it to be a hot mess. I think that's really fun. It's, we're very smart. We're just not very well organized. All right, there we go. I'm committing whimsy right now. I'm committing whimsy. I'm very happy with it. All right. Well, that's going to be the damn Library of Alexandria if I've ever seen it. So we're going to need some wood. Or sorry, we're going to need some, carpentry. So let's do it. What's the psi for, Rocket? Did I mess up? Did I say something? My bad. I tend to do that sometimes. We need for a cannibal building for cannibals. Actually, unfortunately, I did check. We're actually not the biggest fan of cannibalism, it appears. It appears we're not a very big cannibalism fan, which is a bit unfortunate. Because I was looking forward to being able to have a little bit of a snack, a little bit of a snacky. But apparently we're not about that life, which is most disappointing, I know. Most disappointing. Not even one guy doing it secretly away from the village. There's probably like one guy. There's probably like one pervert who's doing it. I imagine there's gotta be. Imagine there's gotta be at least one dude who's just living his secret double cannibal life. His stupid baka cannibal life. And then go to the aux stations here, 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 and probably here. There we go. So that's gonna be 4 more of these benches, plus puts a door right here and here. And what that means is we will have a total of 10. Yes, that is 10. What do you call it? Carpentry, furniture constructions, which is really, really nice. He's called Dexter. I guess that is true. I guess that would just be Dexter, wouldn't it? You're going to get your torch to burn down another big library. The library has done nothing to wrong you or anyone else. We don't need to burn it down. It doesn't have to be burned down. That just seems a bit excessive. Actually, I'm going to go, though, to not cancel. I'm going to go to suspend, though. Suspend jobs. We are going to suspend this guy right here for now. Just because I want my guys to focus on building houses so that they have a place to live, and then also focus on building down here. We're in the real game now. You want village renamed to Twitch user? I think, can I rename someone? Can I? Properties. I'm assuming I probably can. I don't know why. Oh, we have no drinks. It appears my people cannot get drunk, and they're a little bit sad about that. They're a little bit upset about that fact. Fulfillment. 200. Wow, we live a long time. Okay, I did not realize my people live this long. We must honor Ammonon more. More and better shrines would do it. There's too few torches around even during the day. They're nice to look at. They may flaunt your laws because there's no repercussions. They want a torch upgrade. Declare a day off. Handout. I can just persecute this random man. I can elevate this man to nobility. Rename. Twitch user. I'm also going to go and mark as a favorite. So now I should be able to find you whenever you want. You have a cool head tattoo. He does have a nice smile. He does have a nice smile. I like him. Also, it says you're only 14 years old, but if I go to properties, it says you're 217. Oh, maybe this is how many years you have left to live. Okay, that might be it. That might be what it is. Which case you got quite a while to go. Got quite a while to go. We are doing pretty good. I worry about food. Okay. So for food, we do have enough, but we're not really going to be getting a big surplus anymore. So I'm probably going to want to open up another bit of a fishery just to get some more. Just to get some more. Because we have a surplus now, but I want to get, you know, I want to get like a consistent, doubling my intake per day might be a bit much. But if we could get to like maybe 20 above my consumption rate per day, I think that'll build us a nice. I like how they just have one laying down animation, so when they're worshiping, it just looks like they're like starfishing to their god. It's quite funny. Thank you for the subscription, Vandal. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. What are you up to? It's very kind. Glad you're enjoying hanging out. This kind of looks like a lizard head now that I look at it, right? You guys see it? Like, this is the nose. This is like the kind of like the crest on the top of their head. This is like the neck. I think I subconsciously did that. I'm actually, you know what? I'm pretty happy about that. After your latest nursing exam, you passed out for 17 hours. I'm sure you did great, though. I'm sure you did great. Be sure to get some good rest, though. Well, it sounds like you already got some good rest. Be sure to like get yourself some good food or something. You gotta treat yourself after something like that, because that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Song of Six, didn't see you play this before. Yeah, this is our second time playing it. We did it yesterday. I basically just did the tutorial. So today we're playing it for reals. Today we're playing it for real. And I'm really liking it. It's a very fun game. It's a very fun game. So I'm having a fun time. Have you played it before, out of curiosity? Have you also played this game? 13. We're gonna get up to like 15 workers just because I want to, like I said, I want to have a little bit of a surplus so that I can make my furniture while also, what do you call it? I can make my furniture while also having a little bit left over for whatever construction projects require like wood, because we're gonna need stuff requires wood. It's like a basic thing. You chose the lizards, the one race that hates all the other races. In my defense, the lizards looked really cool. They look really cool. So like I think I can be forgiven, right? I think I could be forgiven. I haven't played it, but you've seen a lot of videos about it. Yeah, I will say the game maybe undersold a little bit how much we hate the other races. It said that they had they said they kind of just dislike them. I took that as they're not happy about being around them, but they won't like full on hate them. No, we just full on hate. We just full on hate every other race. there's a bit of understatement there that I had missed. Oh, actually, we need to refurnish this because we are going to need to build more auxiliaries so that we can get our efficiency up. Why do you have a bunch of random Fortnite skins? They probably just give you a bunch of random ones, or if you already previously had an account, they probably just threw them in there over time as like random event stuff. That would make sense to me at any rate. I agree, they are very cool. I do love how they do their little flop when they're worshiping. That is kind of funny. That one is kind of funny. It's really cute too. But yeah, right now we are building a lot. We just got a massive immigration wave here. I'm probably gonna build some more. I'm probably gonna build another just like 10 over here for fish and just get more get more people fishing. Funny fact, you want to know what setting has a mod for this game? I'm gonna take a guess first. I'm gonna guess for this game. I'm gonna guess 40k. I feel like 40k is in just about every game. I don't know how it would like work, but I'm guessing there's got to be a 40k. There's no way there's not a 40k like mod. Yeah, no, there's no way there isn't. Fantasy. Okay, I was close. Well, actually, no, this game would be fantastic for a Warhammer Fantasy mod. That would actually be really, really cool. No, actually, you got whoever came up with that. They were cooking with that one. That is a fantastic idea. I'm gonna have to. I mean, obviously, we're gonna be playing vanilla for a while because this is our first real run, and I like to play vanilla before I go to other ones. But that is something that's gonna be on my list because that does sound really, really cool. That does sound very, very good. All right, these guys are building here. Furniture, I mean, so we produce 10 furniture per day. So theoretically, I could build my laboratory here in about a little over half a year. I could get everything I need for this guy. I'm not gonna have enough people to work the whole thing, but I can, you know what? I can learn. I can have knowledge. I can have good knowledge. Okay, so that's down to 13. We are gonna build we're gonna build one more fishery over here, and that's gonna be the last fishery we build, and then the rest are going into like knowledge stuff. Because right now we are still above our surplus, but not as much as I'd like to be. So we're gonna kind of build a little fishery right here. Build a little fishery right here, go all the way out to this area. Because I need to get the deep sea here, because that's where we get the good stuff, right? That's where we get the good fish. Because we can get just, well, way more fish, essentially. We get way more fish, which is great. It's not connected, or is cutting off area, or cutting off part of the, oh, I think it's because I need this right here. And probably also this right here. Oh, hello there. Oh, it's another one of our people. Cool. Hell yeah. But yeah. Out of curiosity, Vandal, what kind of runs do you enjoy watching for this game? Because it seems like a very cool game. I am Hoyle III, Supreme Ruler of Lamedia. I'm your neighbor, and I welcome you to my lands. I wish you a pleasant and hopeful, peaceful stay. Please accept this humble gift. That's a lot of drink. Yeah, I'll accept that. Of course I'll accept that. That's fantastic. Why would I not? I'd love that much drink. My people will as well, because that is one of the things we don't have right now, and they're kind of getting upset about it. They're a little upset that we don't have any. And I'm just kind of scattering these about. Just trying to add a little bit of asymmetry because I think it looks cool. But as far as efficient, probably just need one more. Can I get one like right here? Okay, there we go. A fellow lizard. Yeah, we do actually have neighbors, which is good. We do have neighbors, which is really nice. I'm going to go to here, settings. I need to throw on the ability to hold livestock. Or sorry, those are war beasts, not livestock. I need to throw on a livestock crate. I need to throw on probably a few drink crates because I just got all that drink. And then I also want to throw on, I think we got swords earlier. I think we got the falcatas. So we'll do that as well. We'll do that as well, just so I have a place to store them from our neighbors, because my neighbors are so nice. I'm used to neighbors in games like this being really mean, so it's an interesting feeling, but I'm not opposed to it. All right, we're gonna get the new immigrants in here because they're just gonna help me build this really quick. We might actually, we are still within our current consumption rate. We are at basically a standstill. Once I get this up though, this should help. And actually, the first thing I need to do is I need to research the next tier of like a fishery. Because I desperately need a fishery. Architecture, empire, government, military. Is it agriculture? Probably not agriculture. Refining, mining. Is it under husbandry, fishery? Basic fishing. Oh, interesting. Okay, so no, I just have to get more than 30 employees in my fishery. Interesting. And then I can get I guess I get bonuses. Expert fishery, advanced fishery. So these are unlocking the solar and 21 more worker. Okay, so this does. Okay. Fishing tools is what I think I want. Although I guess these are fine. They're kind of okay. It just gets me war workers for the same area, it looks like. And it's not bad. It's good. It's good. It's just not as if it's only like 0.13, I don't think that's actually worth using our points on. Una. I have another Una, I have 30 more minutes. I have 30 more. Una, I just discovered the tech tree. Una, I have 30 more minutes, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. until League, or did I? No, sorry, not 30. Because Froggy's 10:30, or how long until Froggy was able to get on? Actually, just tell me when to start, when I'm being forced into League. In an hour? Okay, got it. That works great. So we got an hour. Hell yeah. We can get market upgrades. We can get food stall upgrades. Okay. There's so many things to do here. Maybe we just get like better roads. We could get swimming pools. Oh, but we have to go down architecture for one first. We'd be ready because we want to give you 2 rounds of our attention. Oh, okay, got it. I did do, what do you call it? I did do a bit, I did do the tutorial and stuff off stream already. So I am good for that at least. Maybe we do soldiering to try and get a training ground. Maybe that's what we try to do. Oh wait, improved laboratory. Maybe we just try and get this. Because if we get requires government, okay, require unable to afford, it just costs 50 knowledge. Maybe we try doing this. I think we just keep our points saved, try going into this immediately. It's expensive, but the faster, I'm assuming the faster we get better knowledge, the more we can then scale that into more knowledge, essentially, right? That's targeted. It is indeed. It is. I saw that you were getting, I saw I was about to have to play League, so I hit you with the whoa ads upon you real quick. The Game Pass subscription gave you free Fortnite crew. Oh, that's why. That's good to have though. That's good to have. Wait, actually, I could get the Globden. I could actually get this guy and get the pasture. I think we'd get this guy because these guys we really want to domesticate these guys because we get a ton of meat, beast, and egg out of them, which is fantastic. We also get like bonuses out of it because we are friends with them. We are friends. All right, well, I'll wait till, what do you call it? You guys are back from that. Oh, I guess we'll hit pause here. I mean, we're coming together here. We're starting to at least look like something on the map, which I like. That's the big thing. We're starting to appear on the map as a thing. And that lab, I like the design of the lab. It's very chaotic in a cool way. Excuse me, hiccups. Welcome back from ads. Welcome back from ads. Yeah, I was gonna say, we're really good egg ranchers. What I might do, I need a way, move what? Move what? What am I moving? What am I moving? We're doing this for at least another half hour, bare minimum, because that was the original. I was originally gonna go till 9:30 for this. But yeah. I'm saying yeah. We should be good for that. We are good egg. I just wish I could like tell my people to go. I guess the way it'll likely work out is I just wait till I get a big immigrant wave, and then I just build a bunch of houses over here, and then they'll just naturally be over here because that's the houses they moved into. Well, yeah. And then they'll probably find jobs nearby here, I guess. I'm trying to think of how I just want to make sure that I have people working near where they live, because otherwise we're gonna have a ton of travel time that I'd want to avoid. Run, anger, huh? You want me to be angry? What do you want me to be angry about, huh? There's something you want to say, huh? I don't know when I try to be my angry voice. I just go, Shadow want a cracker, you know, like a bird. Oh, but I hate birds. I hate them. So actually, I guess that's not a comparison I want to do. Actually. Water break. I can do water. Here we go. Annoying, angry. Annoyed. I guess it is more annoyed than angry. I don't think I have it in me to be angry though. I'm just a chill guy like that. I'm not like other guys. I'm incredibly lazy. Tell us at least what lane you plan to go on so we can prep. So I don't know what character I want to play. Okay, is there like a character that is a combination of a mech, a dinosaur, and a hot woman? If there are 3 of the Spaz 12 sucks. Ooh, okay, that, I am above rage bait. If there's a character like that, then I'll probably play whatever lane they go on. Because I'm nothing, I'm nothing if not basic. Mech, Dino, Hot Woman. Yeah, do they have the triple threat? 2 of the 3 is fine. 2 of the 3 is fine. Okay. And come on, just get me the fishery. I just want the fishery done. And there we go. Okay, so we will no longer starve. I'm trying really hard not to fall for the rage bait. I'm trying so hard not to fall for the bait, and it's taken a lot out of me. It really is. I think we do. I could make a stage. I could research a stage. We do actually really like that. It's only active when manned. That might make people happy. I mean, we're pretty happy right now, though. We are very happy right now. Current fulfillment, current value. This is liked by our plebeians. Higher values, more fulfillment. Access, proximity, quality, upgrade. Okay, so I guess we need better wells or something. I guess we need better wells. Okay, this is fine. For fish. How much fish do we get now? Okay, we are good on fish. So I think we can go, probably maybe give our guys some extra fish in their longhouses. And then, right, I do need to build one more longhouse though. Do you need to build another longhouse? Go to house and build it. I want to build like a stage right here, so I'll build a longhouse over... where do I build it? I guess I could build it like right here. I feel like we're starting to get a little too spread out. I guess we're still close enough to the market, so it is what it is. We're still close to the market, so it'll have to do. And then maybe do like that. Okay. That people live there. And actually, these guys could just work in the laboratory. It's close to the lab, so that works out well. Shavana? Is that the character is that the character that met the criteria I just kind of slapped out of my ass? Pardon my French. I didn't think it was actually doable. Oh, okay, well now I gotta see this. Let me see. Yeah, no, that's, you did it. Yeah, wow. You, really nailed that one. That's, damn. Ooh, that gold chroma skin. I like the armor better, but they get rid of the cool fact. Okay, what do you know? Huh. It was literally that easy. Oh, wait. Okay, that is a much cooler skin. Okay, yeah. No, that's, you got me. Shit. The console also said Shiv. Shiv. Okay. What about this? Let's see what else we got. Oh, I think this is the same person. She's top lane. Shiv is Shivana. Oh, okay, got it. No, you're good, you're good. She's top lane, then I guess I'll play top lane. Because you said you said the game will just let me unlock a few characters for free at the start, right? I did unlock Misfortune, because that was the one that I got for beating the tutorial. So I do have that one. She's jungle more than a top. Okay. Good to know. I love to explore. To activate job. All right, you guys can start building this guy now, because we have... Yeah, this guy will take a while to build, but we should be able to. It both works. Jungle's the one that goes around and kills stuff in the neutral area, right? I think that's what the jungle does. If I recall correctly. 8, geez, there's so many. All right, I'm going to accept just 3 for now. I'm gonna accept 3 at the moment just to fill up my housing. And then I guess, well, I guess I'm gonna need a lot. And maybe I'll build like another set of like latrines and stuff over here. Maybe another market over here and just have housing up here for the laboratory. As a secondary pick, Camille. All right, let's see this. Well, I think oh. hello there. So how is it that if I can just throw out a bunch of like random character traits and there is a lead character that fits that perfectly? I'm not complaining. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. Okay, she just turned into a Beyblade there. That's actually kind of cool. All right. I've met my match. 170 champs. You know, that's less than I thought. I thought they'd reached at least. I thought it was like Fate Go levels of like 400 characters. Legs for days. She literally was turned into a Beyblade. She was literally a Beyblade there. Then devs need to be creative. Yeah, I imagine making 170 different kits is horrible to try. Like that I do not envy them for having to do that, especially because they have to be balanced, right? Scissor Woman. Yes. Well, I guess as a man I can't. But I can bring that positive spirit in. Mud wall. Okay, we build the mud walls. We are gonna run out of furniture, which is a bummer. We are gonna run out of furniture because I need it. It'll have to do. I mean, we're making 10 per day, so theoretically we can probably have all this guy done in like by the end of winter, mayhaps. By the end of winter, we may actually have this done, which would be really, really good for us. And then we have to get all the wood built. The wood is going to be a bit of a problem. That one's going to be a bit rough. And then it's a bummer they can't start building until they actually get all the furniture they need. What I am going to do, I'm actually going to go to access. I'm actually going to take off the furniture here. Because right now we're putting a lot of furniture. Actually, I don't know if that takes the furniture out of their homes. If it does, that's good, because then we should have just barely enough to finish this. Gwen is the scissor girl. Wait, there's a different... There's so much I'm learning about here. So many characters, my goodness. You know, I should probably look at like little like decorations, right? Because there are, you know, we do want our people to like living where we are. She has none of your wish trait. I see. Fair enough then. Porch. Statue. So I don't know what a statue is. I could plant a flower bed. We don't care about that though. Humidifier. We don't like. Torches we like. We don't care about trees. I guess we could make a couple torches. Make a couple torches just scattered around town. So that we have some decorations. I can do like this. And then this. And then I can put like a little flower bed right here. And then I can do some torches kind of like right here. Again, same kind of deal. I'm just going to place... I know my people don't like flowers. But I, as a player, like flowers. So I'm going to be placing some of those. I'm going to be placing some of these guys. Okay. Hell yeah. She's rather cute. She's more cute than hot. Got it. Okay. I see. So then, yeah, I guess that's not quite my traits. The traits I was looking for. Fair enough. The fact you found with what I did ask is kind of surprising in a funny way to me. Surprising in a good funny way. Go like right here and then put a flower bed right here. Again, just trying to make my colony look a little not so barren all over the place. So I'm doing these kind of like torch flower bed combos. They aren't... We might run out of stone, actually. So I'm going to have some of my guys go pick up some more stone as well. Clear rock. I mean, we got plenty of rock down here just to pick up if we need it. She has drill blue hair. I do. All right. So I hate to do this after he found me such a great champion that actually really fit what I was looking for. Do they have a league champion that's just Kasane Teto? Do they just have that? Because I might have to change here. I might have to change what I previously said I was going to do. And I do apologize for that, because I know that's not cool. I know that's not cool to change so quickly, but when you brought up the drill here, I realized I might be able to experience peak. Gwen is the closest thing. Okay. I'll put like a nice long flower bed outside the front of the lab here. Gwen. Okay, and that's the scissor girl. Okay, so she is the closest one then. I'll stick with what I went with for now. But I might change later. Oh, I should actually go right here and build like a little like that. Okay. And then I mean that's just like a couple little areas, and I'll build a couple of benches. Like right. Oh, benches take furniture though. I'm gonna hold off on benches for now just because furniture is a little bit in short supply because I'm using it to build this guy. I did do the tutorial. I have done the tutorial. Is there a way I can cancel dismantle maybe? Okay, there we go. Because I accidentally told to move the throne over there, but I don't want to. Rodonix, population over 200. Okay. Astra Invicti, population over 12. My goodness. That is very cool. You have enough points to get both champs. All 3 stages for max loot. Yes, I did. I did all 3 stages for max loots. I beat all 3 of them. I just want to point out, I got a legendary. It said I was legendary, and I got a big ol' kill. Because I kept getting kills, you know? I was pretty good. I was pretty goated with the kill streaks there, I will say. Granted, I was against bots, so like I probably didn't actually do all that well, but you know, I'm gonna take it. I was technically able to kill bots, so I'm gonna assume I did okay. I think we get, okay, we're gonna get the Globdian domestication. I'm gonna unlock that because I do want this. Pasture advancements, I can't quite get yet. I could get the fish. I could get this. Result in 3.9 workers in the affected industries. Cost of more workers to cover the cost of the tech might not be a good idea to unlock. I don't think we really do this. I don't really care about that right now. And then I also want to get the stage so that I have another source of things people like. Statue is cool, but I can't make those yet. But the state entertainment is pretty easy to get. Let's get entertainment as well. And that should be good. Okay. Nice. Listen, I'm secretly a challenger. I'm secretly master rank. Is that a rank? I don't actually know. Listen here, you cube-shaped life form. You ain't backing out. You're currently approaching your home at speeds that a Honda Pacific should not go. You better be ready. I see. Okay. I guess once you're there, it will switch to the league. Oh god, league stream. I don't know if I like the sound of that coming out of my mouth. I don't know if I like the sound of that, but I guess I did get roped into this somehow, didn't I? Somehow in some way. All right. Let's do this. I mean, how many? We have probably, yeah, 15 people that want to join. I can't really afford to have 15 people join right now. We're gonna wait once the laboratory is done and I can put just all those people into the laboratory, then we'll be cooking. League stream, let's go. It's you know, it'll be one of them of all time. Get back to breaking every road law ever made. Please do not break the road laws. That's bad for your own health and the roads, probably. Probably bad for all involved. Emits lighting. I can't tell if these guys are actually lit or not, though. Oh, they are! Oh, wait, that's actually really cool. I really like that. I actually really like that. Oh, it looks so pretty! Become ungovernable. We'll do a sick drift. If you do throw on the, okay, so we probably do need to build another hearth, I think. If you do throw on the Tokyo drift, I might be persuaded to even do a second league. No, I won't. I'm not going to make that joke. Not going to make that joke, actually. All right. A subject of yours becomes sick. Sickness tied to your subject's health. In early game, there's not so much you can do about this, except for keeping the city clean, but as your city grows, you must provide your people with doctors and hospitals. I see. Do I have anything for that? Not really. I don't know what a hospital is yet, so I can't really do anything. Get an 86 and blast your beats outside his house. That probably wouldn't be great. Actually, you know, if you can make it up the driveway to my, if you can make it up the driveway, go for it. Go for it. It is accosted many a delivery driver. It has spelled many of their doom. I feel like Froggy might skip the showering just to join earlier. Froggy, please take care of yourself and shower. I don't need you to be stinky and sitting in your chair. I don't need that, and you don't need that. 60 per day. We are starting to kind of run low on resources. I am using a lot of resources, to be fair. I am using a lot. What I can do right now, I can just fell like all these random trees. I can just fell a bunch of trees over here that just aren't in the area and get a bunch of wood that way. What's up, Ton? Hope you're having a good day. Look, if you can get through, if you can get up the garage, or not the garage, the driveway, I suppose it's possible. I suppose you can persuade me. Okay. We are trying to make furniture. I think the problem is we just ran. I used a ton of my wood to build a lot of stuff recently. It says the woodcutters produce 60 per day. I don't know if they're actually producing that though. Yeah, I don't know. Employees, commutes. 60 times 1. Today. Oh, actually, no, they are producing it. Okay. I'm just using it as fast as I get it, more or less. Got anything? All Under Heaven's like 20 bucks. Got any what? Milk? No, I'm not a milk. I don't really like milk. I do kind of wish the flowers were different. Can I change the... I don't think I can change the color, unfortunately. Fortunately, I don't think I can change the color of the flowers, but they are pretty. Excuse me, hiccups. As far as our city is concerned, population, environment. Environment is pretty nice. Lighting is pretty poor, actually. We really just do need a lot more torches. I really just do need to start placing torches everywhere. D4 VD. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. Are they like a streamer, I'm guessing? I feel like only streamers have stupid names like that. I say well aware of my own username, I say, by the way. Not throwing... I'm well aware my own username is stupid. But I like it. It's mine, damn it. State. Ooh! Oh, this is like perfect. Oh, okay. This is like the perfect size. We're gonna hold off on it though. We do need to hold off because I need to save that furniture for the laboratory. Streamer and songwriter. Ah, okay, got it. Cool. What about them? Did they like release a new album or something? Singer and... Oh. 60 terabyte. Sick. Damn. Is this man single-handedly driving up the RAM crate? Who has enough money to have 60 terabytes of storage? My God. I've got like 2 and I feel like I have too much sometimes. Genuinely, the only way I run out of storage is if I download Ark Survival Evolved again. And even then, I'm only kind of just pushing it. We have 25 people that want to join. Jeez. I'm Chatterthebox476. Actually, for League, my name is going to be Chatters473 because Chatters472 is the NA account I made like 6 years ago, and then I played once. And I'm not paying money to move Chatters472 over to the NA West, or sorry, the EU West server. So I just had that go over there. You hope it's full of Gooner stuff. I kind of hope it's not. I kind of hope it's not. I don't know. I don't know what that level of goonage would do to a person, but I feel that might be just too much. Moisture. Okay, so wait, this isn't moisture-y, but it's good? If I do like this, and I do like this right here. Oh, that's like the interior. Okay, I see. Efficiency, 50% output, workers. Okay, I think I see how this all comes together now. Because, well, okay, so this is... Let's do a quick experiment here. Do a quick experiment. Because this area, if I zoom out, this area is... Oh, no, it's the water that's blue. Wait, can I put these guys in water? Can I... I can. Okay, so hold on. If I do a 10 by 10 in water here, that's 1.5 output. If I do like a 10 by 10 right here, where it's like that, that is 1.2 output. I put it like right here, that is 1. I think just I need to stick these guys in the water. I think I need to stick them in here because this is the equivalent of like this right here, right? I guess the lizards like the ocean. I was thinking we wouldn't need to, but I think they actually really like the water. Hell yeah. 20 terabytes of that, like illegal stuff. Oh, that's not fun at all. That's horrible. Well, that kind of ruined my day. Damn. I hope he's yeah, I hope they take the appropriate measures within the confines of the government and the law. That's a bit depressing. What else you been up to? You have anything like fun pop up recently? You're here to slay the ocean? I'm not here to slay the ocean. I'm here to stick lizards in the ocean and then eat their eggs. I mean, I guess these guys are basically just Komodo dragons, right? Oh, wrong button. Yeah, but if we zoom in on them here. Right, where the hell are they? Right here? Oh, there he is. Globdian. They have long since been domesticated by Amevias, and the Amevian settlers regularly take over a dozen eggs of the reptiles with them. As herbivores, they're generally harmless. The average hunter in the wild, albeit their jaws can snap bone with ease. Their eggs are harvested and collected for purposes of animal husbandry and the occasional omelet. There you go. You want to have a sick guitar solo? I do like sick guitar solos. What does the sick guitar solo have to do with it, though? I wonder. I guess I can just put it up here next to my fishes, right? Next to my fish. My little fish. My little guys. Alright, and then how are we doing on furniture? Oh, I guess we're out of wood is the problem. Like, I wonder how much furniture we have. Well, given that I have 0 wood, probably none. Fetching. I'm gonna throw another, like, 2 deliverymen on here. I'm gonna throw another deliveryman here as well. Because I have stuff I need to grab, and it's very obviously not being grabbed right now, you know? DOJ brought back firing squads. I see. I see then. What else have you been up to though? Have you done any been doing any CK3 runs lately, Tano? Okay. So now we're producing. Oh, now we're building up here. Finally, this is what I've been waiting to see. When this lab is done, it is, again, this is the library of Amemavia here, right? This is going to be great. Sicily with rice is good. Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry. We're about to finish the lab. We're about to finish the lab. Please, please, no more. No more. I'm begging you. Attracted per... Oh, we attract 5 people per day? Damn, no wonder. No wonder we have so many people here. They love us. Everything except the sick ass Tarla is an actual boss theme from Arc Knights. Oh, okay. You get a struggle. Nice. Which side of the struggle are you on, out of curiosity? All right, you no longer have enough workers to man all of our workplaces. This quickly turned into a complete collapse of our city. We now need to set work priorities, giving the highest ones to the ones most essential to our city. You can also go through all the workplaces. Perhaps workload is low in some, and labor can be freed and put elsewhere. I'm going to go to the lab here, and I'm just going to set this to, like, I don't know, 15 guys. And actually, I'm just going to accept these guys. And then that's going to be 25 new people. Now, the question is, can I afford the food cost? Barely. I'm going to put 20 into the labs. And then I'm going to put 5. I'm going to have... Oh, actually, I'm going to have the bill. Actually, I'm going to put all of them in the labs. And then my next group of people are going to be farming the Globdians. You can play as 2 real-life people, 2 Normans of Sicily who are promised the kingdom. Oh, is it like an alt history kind of path? That sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty fun. Is that the path you're going down? No, it's real life. Oh, but like they didn't actually take it over in real life. I just meant more like that I guess they were like historically promised it, but they didn't necessarily get it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Throw a longhouse here. Throw a longhouse like right here, kind of. And maybe move it down like that a little bit. And then, again, just trying to find more places for my peeps to live in. Kind of like that. And then I'm going to try and build ahead of time just because I know it's going to be 2, 3. I know it's going to be a bit of a pain later when I have less workers to get all this stuff built. So I'm going to try to build like 4 houses now when I just have a bunch of people that can just do nothing and build me houses. And I'll just have a lot of excess housing, and then we'll accept the more immigrants as they come. They were mercs. It was the Norman conquest of southern Italy. I didn't realize the Normans got that far. I swear, every time I learn something more about the Normans, they surprise me. They're just up to something. Every time I mean, I knew they were in. Interesting. So I can use clay, and I produce double the research, but I don't have any clay right now, so I can't do that, unfortunately. Norman conquest of Italy lasted from 999 to 1194. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's kind of cool. Archipelago, Malta, Africa, and Sicily. During Norman forces arrived south Italy's mercenaries at the service of Lombard and Byzantine factions. Okay, so they were just kind of doing their wandering mercenary thing, and then they managed to conquer their way into a kingdom. So, you know, basically what the Normans do. It's kind of fun. I like that. All right, once these houses are all built, once these houses are all built, I'm going to go and put 20 of these guys into the laboratory. So that'll get us up to 35 workers in here. Then the next bit of workers are probably going to go to the Galobdian ranching. Next bit are going to go to Galobdian ranching. Actually, I need to build a hearth real quick as well. I keep forgetting to. The well, we are good on wells, it looks like, just because this one's at 100, but this one's at 49, so we're still good. We're down here, we're at 82, so that's fine. This guy's at 17. This guy's at 88, so we're coming up on the lavatories load. Okay, we're starting to come up on it, but it could be worse. And then we have, these guys just need to finish getting built. We can go to, what was it? Health, hearth. We can throw down a hearth like right here as well. Can I? I could throw one where? We could throw one potentially. Yeah, let's throw one like right here-ish. I kind of like how it's like next to the flower bed and the torch here. I think that looks really cute. The speaker's in a little bit of a weird spot, but I think it's fine. It's like they're sitting by the hearth watching the speaker, you know? Spreading the news. You do that with rice, and most European history Italians were not considered European or white. They were just part of the Mediterranean. Yeah, I guess that's true. I hadn't really thought about it. But yeah, that is true. Because they were, I guess, you know, Italy was kind of its own separate thing because the weather was so different, right? Okay, so now we have the hearth. So that should help take some of the load off here, which is good. That's really all I'm trying to have. As far as housing goes, we are good on housing. I'm going to send 20. I'm going to send all my remaining workers into the lab here. And with that, we are going to have insufficient workers allocated. I know. Innovation plus 15. Knowledge. So so knowledge is different from innovation. Innovation is just the ability to learn new stuff, I guess. If I want to get further than that, I guess I have to use knowledge. So I guess this increases like my cap then. Plus 8.5. Oh no, I produce 8.5 per day, I guess. Is that how this is working? I think I'm misreading this. I think I'm misunderstanding how this works. All right, is it time? It's time. All right. Well, we'll be switching games to hell, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. So that'll be something. But yeah, those of you who are only here for Songs of Six, thanks for being here for Song of Six. Well, I'll do kind of a mini outro. I'll still be streaming. I will still be streaming, but we're going to be switching games here. So, bum ba bum 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 bum. Hi, my name is Shatters, and I stream video games. If you enjoy hanging out while I stream games, please feel free to follow. If not, totally cool. Just thanks for being here and hanging out. I have a ton of fun playing games on my own, but when it's with all of you guys, I have way more fun. So for that, there are a couple of examples I may be interested in. First is the Discord. Presented for the Discord. For a Discord, I send out a ping when I go live. Tons of fun and super cool people in there. I highly recommend. I also put the weekly schedule in there, so if you want to know what I'm playing and when, that's the place to be. Aside from that, there's also the Twitter. Again, pretty standard for Twitter. I just put like announcements on there. So if I'm running late for stream or something, that'll be on the Twitter as well as the Discord. Finally, the YouTube channel. I put the VODs on there. So you want to see yesterday's Song of Six tutorial run, that'll be on there, as well as this one will be up later. Yeah, so I'm pretty much just any, what do you call it? Yeah, and there's plenty of other games on there if you're interested in what else we play. But yeah, thanks for joining me. We'll be swapping over to... We will be swapping over... We will be swapping over to League of Legends. Yippee. Alright. Alright. I'll be back once I'm done. I'll be back once I have the game loaded up and everything. Pray for me. I'm not religious, but if there's something out there, I'm gonna need its support because this is gonna be rough. All right, see you guys. See you guys probably like 5 or 10 minutes. All right. Can you hear me all right? Hello there. Okay, Yuna. I'm fulfilling my end of the bargain here. Yeah, I'm doing it as we speak. There we go. Okay. Well. Oh. Oh, I'm not muted on stream. I see. I see. I thought I don't know why I thought that meant title. Well, hello guys. You can hear me because I forgot to mute. Enjoy my rambling. Good thing I didn't say anything. Not that I'd say anything bad. I don't. All right. Now I'm muted.